What's up, Cam?
Hey,
Welcome to another installment of. Oh, I almost said the wrong thing.
Yeah, you better check it. That one ain't here yet.
Yeah, woo, that was that.
Don't think I heard that right.
Yeah, some behind the scenes stuff going on. But thank you for joining us. What is the name of our stream?
EverMore with EverLore.
Yes, there we go. EverMore with EverLore.
Okay, I think that we should take these people.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, that's right. Roll a D12. Roll a D12.
Two different. Okay.
We're literally carrying the stream right
Get
now.
out of here.
I've
got it now.
Stream that we've been doing for like 2 years.
Okay.
Announcements for our stream.
Anyway, fam, thank you for joining us for another installment of EverMore with EverLore. I'm your host, Uriah, aka Vandra/Jade. Super excited to go ahead and get into some crazy shenanigans with Wahuru today. But before we do that, be sure to check us out on our social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at EverLore Game. Also check us out on twitch.tv/EverLore Game. That is 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sundays if you want to go ahead and see us live. Also, if you want to check out our YouTube channel, that's ManChild Ltd. And we also have a site for you guys to go check out, ManChildLtd.com. We've got some awesome things in store for you. Oh yeah, let's see. Well, Dave's got the shirt. Mike's got it.
What's up?
Represent. So we've got some awesome things in store for you guys. Be sure to check that out. Now, Cam Fam, even though we are missing one member of Wahuru, he will join us.
We changed the Wi-Fi password because it's not working.
All right, I'll give it to you in a second.
That's fantastic. While we get one of the halfling brethren into the stream.
I'm on stream.
Okay.
Right
we'll go ahead and start with what we
It's right there on the
normally
edge.
Yeah, I know.
do, which is a recap.
Damn.
Yeah, I still have to get my life in order.
Oh my goodness. Cam Fam,
We only have one person with a recap.
Yeah,
I got you, baby.
We
Oh,
started.
and I can't.
No.
Yeah.
You might get
You know what? If it was just one, then you can go.
Yeah.
I need to ask, am I allowed to help give a recap?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, because of what you did last time.
Yeah,
That's all right.
Okay.
Cool.
Can I do it if I get in by then?
What?
Yes, you can.
Password's just not working.
You can add. We got some technical difficulties, Cam Fam. So I guess we will have one person attempt. I don't even think I got a roll.
Do it where you can show it. So you can make sure you're hitting the right one.
Let me see. So we got a potential one. Stitch going for it.
You know what I'm saying?
Then we got Cal. Oh, not Kaliff.
Yeah.
The new character.
Cholulans.
Oh,
Oh, I can
that's
spell
part of the
it.
recap.
Yeah. I can spell it. I can't pronounce it.
As far as I'm concerned, you're not Kaliff until after the recap. Then we can say your name. All right, so I got two. Just not Kaliff.
Just not Kaliff.
Oh man. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, a potential third when he shows up, and I guess Dave is sitting out of this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Noble cause. I'll roll a d6. 1, 2 is Stitch. 3, 4 is not Kaliff. And 5, 6 is gonna be.
It's gonna be a 4.
It is?
It's a 6.
Okay.
And you have 5 seconds. 1,
No, they're trying to add you in.
Okay, there.
3,
Okay.
4, 5,
Now.
5.5,
Give me like 1 minute.
5 and 3
Okay,
quarters.
we're gonna skip over you.
No,
then
no,
and
no,
come
no.
back.
5 and 7
Yeah.
8.
We gotta move it along. That's a 1 Stitch.
I am up. All right.
How did I miss both?
Last time on EverLore.
Okay.
And it's been a while, so forgive me. Also, Cam Fam, I'm a generous person, so I make sure I leave enough for everybody else to pick. That's what he's going with.
So
Yeah.
generosity.
There you go. So we met a deer fight last time. I had a soul that needed to get in touch with a deer fight, and so we was able to successfully take the soul that I had and give it to the deer fight. We lost a companion, and it was tragic. And with the help of the soul, and the deer fight, something new happened where we was able to resurrect the character. And it was a very sacred ceremony. Well, it was. And then let's see here. And we had to
Boy, scanning through his notes.
yeah, I'm losing now. Okay. But so we now have a new partner, adventurer. She's 7.5 feet tall. I had no idea how to pronounce her name, but I could spell her name. I'm going to nickname her Nee. That's my
everybody has a different name.
Yeah, it's like Nee Kawahia, but it's
Wow.
How's it spelled?
it's spelled Ni apostrophe KARVWYNN.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you in now, Bloodstar?
He is in.
Okay, we'll let you go since I rolled you first.
we have
I
to
rolled him
re-roll.
first.
We had to
Let me get my
re-roll.
notes up real quick.
All right, it's
There's a
answered.
new computer.
Go ahead, Kaliff.
All right. So last time on EverLore, after grieving their fallen comrade Kaliff, Wahuru had to seek out the Deophyte, as Soul Stitch was Stitch's soul, not his soul, but the soul he was carrying, was in dire need of one. And after waiting in the room for a while, they were still trying to figure out how to get Rastilian's bow out of the wall. It was a whole thing. There was a lot of training going on when through the portal walks Nayati Kimi, the Deophyte of, a Deophyte of these lands who works under Fowlin, the god of undeath. And he is, he has a bat sort of necklace on, and he's able to touch the mace and the weapon that Kaliff was sucked into and mind controlled by. And so while everything was going on, he was speaking to the soul and said that he would be willing to transfuse Kaliff and soul into a new being. And this direct Deophyte had to seek out Monotopa in order to complete this ritual. So we go through the caves and we see these goblins, and they're terrified, and they're talking about a demon. Little do we know, it's just Monotopa, and
A lot of did we know.
Just Manitoba.
it's just Monotopa, and somebody else I might leave out for EP. Your character maybe. Anyway, so we get back to the sort of realm, not the realm, the chamber where Kaliff had died in, and Nayati Kimi begins this sort of trial almost. He makes a triangle, and then he starts to set stuff in the cauldron, and suddenly Wahuru is transported to this sort of like dark realm, and between them they see a large undead person, they see a wolf, and they see something beyond them in the shadows. And Nayati Kimi is sort of holding this trial between them all to discuss what they can gain from this new being, that's being created. And the whole time that's happening, these wolves that are like dripping just lava from their mouth are crawling. What?
I remember the name.
Epic. And they're sort of like crawling behind Wahuru in the darkness. As they're about to eat us, we give them, this sort of deal that not only are we going to have a servant work for Fowlin, and that Fowlin is going to get an undead being, and the being in the darkness that, is from the Shadow Sea, he's going to get a servant, but we also offered Zebulon's life to Nguta. And so now we have a new member of the party whose name is, and then I'll let Caleb go for that one.
All right, that was pretty nice. Even when you're first, you're last, huh? That's how
You got
work
this.
today.
So I'm just gonna start off with
I left you some scraps.
not Kaliff's name. It is the carved one.
You said it right too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
The knee standing for not, and then the carved one being a mixture of the thing.
Look at you, man. Go ahead.
Yes, sir.
That
And that's all I remember.
Wow.
That was the one thing. The one thing you left out. It was
Yeah.
It was Kaipus that was rampaging with Monotopa.
Thank
Okay.
Ah, yes,
Okay.
yes.
All right, that was
No,
interesting.
there was also that one thing.
What?
Okay, so after we found Monotopa and stopped them, Monotopa talked to Wahuru about like how he like cursed all Omega kind of
Yeah.
because he had both of his kids die.
Yeah.
And then all Omega was like, "Ayo, fam, that's not cool." And sent a being that was like lava-ish.
Do we know the being's name?
Yes.
I wonder what his name is.
Don't got that one.
I do.
So
Can I pick it up for him?
Yeah, if you want me.
Well,
But after he's done.
okay, yeah, and basically they said like you can let out your anger until Wahuru comes and finds you. And so Matatopa and Kaliff were just like letting out their anger, telling things. And then we came and stopped them.
It stopped us.
And now he's not allowed to like grieve or anything about Kaliff's death.
Mm.
Yep. Gotta suck it up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Suck it up, buttercup.
Not good. Not
I
good.
was gonna say that.
Okay, so what did you want to what was his name?
I was just gonna mention that his name is Brimstone.
Okay. And what
It was just Brimstone?
yeah.
Yeah.
And also what
I thought that was describing
and
word.
what was the corresponding thing that we learned about Brimstone?
The corresponding thing.
To some stuff.
I wanna say it, but I'll let you have it if you wanna say it. No, like, I genuinely think I know it, but like the
Who is
Okay,
he?
go ahead.
What is
Attempt. Anyone can attempt.
He represents anger, and is I can't think of what.
He is what?
Okay.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, okay.
I got my notes. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Where you at?
Right here.
Okay. What is he?
All right. He tell his tale. Let's see here. What was the question?
well, you're a little late because he recovered now. So you want to say that louder for Camp Fam?
He is one of the hidden ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He represents
Which
anger.
you don't have.
There you
that.
go.
Yeah. So you need to put. He's a hidden one. He's a hidden one.
So that
And he
Awesome.
stands for his rage.
Yes. Okay. A little spotty in terms of the recap, but I think we got most of what happened. Let's see. Stitch, you technically went first, although the die did not choose you. So now I'm questioning, should I give you the bonus for going
Oh, yeah,
first?
he did go first.
Or should I? Okay. Stitch, I'll give
I think it's
you
only fair.
2 EP for
Thank you.
your recap. I'm inclined to give you Nicarv win because of the information you have, but you remembered it without any help. I'll give you 2.
Thank
You
you.
had a lot of info. And I'll give you 2 for recovering from the answer of the hidden ones thing. So yeah, and the recap. So that's everyone gets 2.
This is like April the 17th.
It's the yeah, it's the
The
17th.
18th.
You almost said
18th.
11th.
Yeah,
Cool.
18. I almost did say that. Okay, so we left off. If anyone remembers where we were going.
We weren't going anywhere. We had left off that Matatopa had looked into the eyes of Nicarwin.
And walked away.
Yeah, because he didn't see Kaliff in those eyes.
Yes.
And then he walked off to settle his rage.
Yes.
And then at that point, they started talking to.
Yes, that is true. Vandra and Reaper were talking to Nicarwin at the time. But I think Vandra was trying to get her to meet the rest of Wahuru.
Yeah, I was coming over to talk.
Okay, great. So then, yeah.
No, I had come over and said, "Hello, my name's Belac." Just like
Oh, okay. Yeah.
shook her hand.
Okay, so
Reaper, are you ready?
only so much stalling.
Right, there we go.
I have a question.
Sorry, let's go ahead and get to
What
it.
week was the last week that we did this?
So,
That was actually the 11th. The last week was the 11th. This week.
no, it was the 4th. Last week we weren't here.
Yeah, it was
We
the
weren't
fourth.
here last week?
No,
Yeah, we didn't-
No?
yeah, we didn't do it last week because we were.
they were.
Oh, yeah, that's
everybody
right.
was
I
out.
forgot, man.
Yeah.
Last week.
I totally thought we were here last week.
So-
Cam Fam, I'm so sorry we deprived you of Wahuru last week. We try not to make a habit of that. You know what
That is correct.
I'm saying? Okay, so we are talking to Nicarwin, and I'm going to go ahead and. All right, so Vandra is no longer there.
Whoa.
And you are talking to the Cholulans now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, how are you, I guess?
Well,
She's
a-
yeah. I'm not.
Well, greetings. It's nice to meet you once again. Well, maybe not again, but it is nice to meet an acquaintance of one of my predecessors.
What's it like having a body again? Like, after not having a body.
Interesting. While you guys are talking, the two of you roll me insight.
all right.
Part of me enjoys this rather much. Yeah. I'm not entirely the soul, and I'm not entirely
30.
God, but
Okay.
bits and pieces of their memory reside within me. And after not having a body for so long, it's,
31.
have you ever drowned before?
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
It's almost like being underwater for a long time, when like coming up to take a breath. And then she's going to like stretch her newfound body. It's relaxing.
Okay.
Satisfying to have.
I'm gonna go like cook something or something.
Wait, so you're gonna leave mid-conversation?
Might I join you?
Yeah.
Okay. So then Reaper's just standing by himself. You two got 30 and 31?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys will see
31.
you guys will see that Nayati, he's a busybody right now. He's now leaving the area, but he's looking at a lot of the corpses and he's doing something with them as that's happening.
What's up? Is that not your cord right there?
Your cord on the ground? Oh, put it on the ground.
All right. Okay, so
yeah, so you
you
guys
can
will
plug it in over there.
Yep.
Now Takimi is
Yeah.
looking at the bodies and stuff.
Yeah, he's doing something with all the bodies of these the fallen enemies, our foes. While that's happening, you'll see like I kept talking to somebody. Just it seems like it's a very serious conversation, but you can't quite make out what they're talking about. And then you'll see Vandra appear to be leaving the room.
I'm going to. Am I close to Stitch?
You had walked away, so
Yeah.
no.
All right. I'm going to hurry over to Stitch and tell him to go. Stitch, go see where Vandra's going. Make sure he doesn't wander off and get into any trouble.
I got you.
And I'm going to go talk to Akim to see what news they might have.
All right, so
Okay.
I'm following Vandra.
Okay. So you're following, and then you're going to see Akim.
Yes.
Okay. You guys have started cooking. Reaper, what are you doing?
Oh, yeah.
Living, bro. Just living. So you're not doing anything.
Oh, well, I need Rastilian to start a firework.
Okay, so he's starting your fire. Okay, so all three of you.
do that.
Okay, that's fine. As you approach Akim, it seems that without even looking or like catching or like missing a beat, they wrap up their conversation. It seems almost natural, except you're pretty sure it's because you're walking up.
Yeah.
And she'll say, "Oh, how can I help you? What's going on?"
I wanted to thank you for what you did regarding my son, and ensuring that his loss was not total. I saw that, you guys were having a discussion, and looks like your shaman over there is getting more soldiers for your army.
Oh, our Theophyte. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, that is what he was here to do, to make sure that we can bolster our forces and defenses. Well, now we are on the offense.
Yeah.
But it does, that's actually what we were just talking about. It does appear that there are still some bands of enemies, sort of more organized with some goblins, orcs, hobgoblins, that seem to be working with the Kadaja, or with the vampires, with the Kadaja.
Oh, interesting. Is it our, I guess, how could Wahuru be of service?
Well, we still are waiting for some of our reinforcements to arrive, but I did just receive word that there was a small group of our syndicate warriors, and they've been sort of cut off from being able to get here. I don't really have any more soldiers and warriors to deploy, so
Well,
maybe you guys could assist us.
yes, if you permit us, we would be happy to do so. This would give us a chance to let out our anger collectively.
Oh.
In which direction would this be?
Yeah, so she's pointing towards the exit of the cave, and she'll go, so it seems as if they are sort of towards, you'll know that where you and Caiaphas were being, were raging. It's sort of a halfway point between there and where Wahuru came to come to find you guys. So it's near that area where you guys were finding a lot of enemies to it. Okay.
Then I'm sure the group would be more than happy to see if we can assist. If it's all right with you, I'm going to grab a bite as I go to speak with Wahuru.
Yes, of course.
Oh yeah. So as I'm cooking, I'm gonna talk to Nicarquin and you just ask, what do you like do?
Well, hold on.
Just born in the
Just letting you know, as I walk over, I'm going to go by one of the campfires and try to get something to eat.
Yeah.
But then also take a potion of vitality because Manitoba hadn't done that yet.
Yeah. Okay.
And so just letting you know.
Okay. So you asked me Carwin that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to fill in a number. Seeing as though I was just born, well, perhaps not born, but a rebirth of sorts in a new
5.
flesh.
5.
I suppose I work for
7.
Wahuru.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, most of us have like a thing that we do. Like me and Vandra cook. Rastilian does money things. We have like a hobby.
That's just a lot to ask someone who's not even a day old.
Yeah.
They gotta figure themselves out.
He's asking.
Perhaps I have some time to sort my things out. I would
Roll a d8
like
for me,
to
please.
breathe the fresh of this new world. I assume that the Interland isn't
So I'm down 4
the
vitality.
most
so.
exciting place to be reborn.
No,
There's still much greenery to see, trees and leaves, the life that birds
Yeah,
around
sorry.
the world.
yeah, seems pretty cool down here. I like it.
So as you guys are
The
talking,
Interland is a rather not cool.
Stitch, do another insight roll for me.
What is it? 33.
Okay, so as you're talking, or no, as they are talking and you are sort of following Vandra, you notice him just sort of leave completely now the room, and he takes out his swords and starts carving weird designs into the wall.
Start carving weird designs into the wall.
Yeah, just a design.
I'm gonna say Vandra, what are you doing?
Okay, as soon as you say that, he will look at you and roll impulse.
Oh boy, great. 24.
24? Okay, so
You
he
having
goes
trouble getting in?
first.
What? No,
So
I
as
tried to
soon
figure
as
out how to
you
use my
say
camera.
that, he literally like leaps away, opposite direction of your voice.
Okay, so he stopped the carving. He leaps
Yeah,
opposite direction. Okay, Vandra, what's going on?
he's leaping away.
Oh, leaping?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like 70 feet.
Oh my God.
Like actually 135
Does
feet.
he hit his head on the ceiling or anything? Or
No,
Yes.
now with that prowess
All
roll.
right.
Not 135 feet up.
Ah,
How with that prowess
just
roll?
angled down? Yeah.
Yeah.
all right.
He's almost flying, but his wings are not.
Dang.
You could glide if you
Yeah.
had your wings up.
Yeah.
All right. So then I'm gonna have to start following him then.
Oh, okay. What is your rate of movement?
35.
You can.
Okay, so as he's leaping away, he'll roll
Oh,
insight.
exactly what I want.
He will see you
Double if it's
begin to go towards him and pull out his wings, and now take off.
Hey, what's happening over there?
All right. So there you go.
I'm
Oh
actually
man.
looking.
You guys, yeah,
Hey, look.
you guys
Sorry.
Yeah, do I have to roll insight?
you guys would have to roll to see
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll roll
All
insight.
right. There you go.
Okay.
because they already left out some of it.
I gotta start trying to follow you now. So
It
Yes.
is not.
One thing I'm not going to get used to. 29.
No.
Okay.
39.
Yeah,
Uh,
dude. I'd like to see trees.
yeah.
At that point, no.
Okay.
You would hear some commotion
Wait.
in the hallway, but you wouldn't see anything. 'cause-
Or you can come back to us.
Yeah, I'm
It's up to
coming
you.
back.
Probably
I'm
just,
coming
like,
back.
doing something.
So you're no longer
Yeah. I'm gonna go tell everybody what's going on.
okay. So yeah, Vandra's now gone. What do you like?
So I'm gonna tell the party. About what just happened. He was drawing some weird carvings. I called his name. He just took off flying.
You just let him leave.
Yeah. We'll report back to the team. So just in case.
Will Manitoba be there yet, or am I still
yeah.
getting-
You're
Okay.
Well, if
You
one
see,
of
as I'm
those-
still like chopping something in the future, why not just yell? and
Davey, what's
chase
going on
him?
with your camera?
Well, I mean,
That
it's not
That is what he did, but you wouldn't know. So yeah.
I restarted my computer.
Can you just do it on
No,
your
he never
phone now?
yelled. He just.
Yeah, he said, Vandra, what are you doing?
Right.
That's when he jumped
He
away.
didn't yell.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, in the future, that's what he says.
Well, I assume that if Monotopo is capable of handling themselves in a case, Vandra should be fine for a moment while we go to retrieve him.
Well, I think, like me, he might need a time
Right.
for himself. I did speak with a Kim, and she was saying that the syndicate might need some assistance. So why don't we take a moment to eat, and hopefully he'll be back by then.
Roll me a d12.
If not, we can see about contacting him before we move on.
Okay.
Very fair. I cannot
Okay, that's
disagree
from
with that.
1942, which is 14. No. Yeah. Okay.
So Manitoba's going to sit down and eat.
Okay. So yeah, you guys are eating.
Oh yeah, am I finished? Like.
Yeah, you guys. You,
Oh, I
guys
heard
picking, you should
Howard
roll.
Falcon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll for that. Nikar win. You were helping, so you would roll your
Oh, but
alchemy.
do I?
Do you have any proficiency?
Do you have?
Any with it?
Can you use alchemy?
Oh yeah, can I use that?
Oh,
I don't. I have an investment in
can't.
craft. I
You
can
can't
help.
do that.
I can help make the food look nice with my craft. though, right?
Okay, so you are,
You
I
have a
guess,
plating,
just
yeah, yeah.
watching.
Okay, but I can help like make it look nice with my
I'm just
craft.
showing him the
No.
ropes, you know.
Yeah. So you are watching. So what was your
I rolled an 11.
so your
Yeah, so that's 36, 30, 38, 39. It's 41.
okay. So he's making some really delicious food.
Right.
Just it walks through the room that you guys are in inside these like tunnels.
Probably like paper
and
bread.
and even Akem will walk over and it smells good.
Thank you. Yeah, there's enough if you want some.
Well, thank you. I
Yeah.
don't mind if I do. And
After-
it
I
takes
always
some-
like to
what-
freeze.
After undergoing such a complicated ritual, it's nice to see such a simple meal prepared.
Nayati is not like at all interested in the food. Still just dealing with a lot of. You notice that a lot of the bodies are no longer there, but he's still dealing with the remainder of the bodies and stuff.
So New Carvin is going to walk toward to Nayati Kimi, and she's going to ask, Nayati, I know you're a very busy man being a Deophyte, but if it's possible at all, might I inquire with you about some of the aspects of my creation?
Not at the moment. I would totally love to help you, but I just a few 100,000 more to go.
Oh, that's all good and fine. I'll leave you to your work. Is there anywhere I can contact you later?
You can reach me through Akem.
Alright. And I wish you the best.
Likewise.
Farewell, busy man. And then she's going to return back to Wahuru.
Okay. As that happens, let me just make a couple of rolls. Okay. Okay, that's okay. So you guys eat. Akem thanks you for the food, and again compliments the food. She'll say, "Good luck to you all, and I do hope that you do not end up like," and we'll gesture towards the corpses.
Well, I've learned a bit from my predecessors. And you too, Akin. We wish you the best as well.
Yes.
Thank you very well.
So Akim will walk away. And now, Manitopa, do a mental fortitude for me.
19.
Okay. Yeah. So you're fine. With that, that's all. Don't worry about it. Just know you're fine. And so Manitopa, you would know where to go. Everyone else except for New Carvin would have a general idea.
Okay.
But Manitopa, you are very familiar with
The
where
area.
to go. So do you want to
Would
give me
I-
a survival roll? Are
Sure.
you guys heading out now? What's
Would
going on?
I not know where to go from like the knowledge I have sort of on Cal's behalf?
Kaliff wasn't
He
there.
wasn't there.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
Do I know if that is relatively in the same direction of Vandra?
Based on what Stitch has told you,
Yeah.
you would not know.
Okay.
Now, can I, before we embark, I want to let the team know the carvings of Vandra drew. I'm gonna point out to y'all so maybe y'all can interpret what they mean.
Oh, you want to? Okay, so you want to take us over there?
Yeah, to show
Okay.
y'all. So, hey,
Let's see.
So the carving that he drew.
get it
Hmm.
going. Get his part. So I can take notes of it.
Stop the tapping, sir. Thank you. You know. Oh, no, that-
So for Camfam, this was the carving he was able to draw.
Cool.
All right.
And then this is the
You
carving
guys see it?
Perfect.
on the wall. Right next to it, you will find a carving that's like this. I'm running out of ink. I'm out of ink. Thank you. Great, it's the same color. No, it's not. All right. There you go. And then this is the one next to it that he couldn't finish. He was using both of his hands, and he couldn't finish either of them.
Mhm. All right.
Before he left.
That. I'm unsure.
Did it look
Can I
like
see the pen?
did it look like they were going to try to touch?
You can roll. Let's see. What would I do for that? Roll knowledge.
All right.
Yeah.
Uh, 19,
Okay.
20
Yep.
for knowledge.
I was
20.
hoping to roll knowledge because I'm curious if it reminds me of the triad at all. 16.
So 16. You would know. You said 19.
20.
20.
The two, 20. Are you asking if the two carvings look like they were going to touch?
Yes.
They do not look like they were going to touch.
Hmm.
They look like two separate incomplete carvings.
Interesting.
Does it remind me, Carwin, of the triad at all?
With a 16?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Okay. So we know he made a carving. We're not sure what it represents.
Well, I say we do a cursory look to see if we can find them.
All right.
If not, then we'll leave him to the safety of the syndicate.
I'm fine with that plan.
Okay.
Okay. So,
So walking next to Stitch, Carwin is going to produce a torch, and she's going to use her fire steel to generate a fire.
oh, you got it. Yeah, so you produce a torch. Yeah, so give me a survival roll. Everyone, I guess, who's trying to. Yeah, are you guys looking for Vandra, or are you looking for?
Looking for Bonder for a little bit.
Oh, okay, so survival and insights
I got a 34.
for survival.
Yes.
Okay,
27.
Okay.
27.
21 for survival.
For
and then
survival, I got
35 for insight.
a 26 for survival, and for my insight, wow, I'm just rolling 8s. I got a 35.
Okay.
28 for insight.
Okay. So what are you looking for?
That's a good question. We know he flew it in a direction.
Manitoba is looking to see if I see any like scratches on the wall that look like they might be fresh, anything like that.
I'm gonna see, because he had to land somewhere, I think. I'm gonna see if there's any like imprints on the ground from where he like stomped down into, or any like stalactites from the ceiling that might have got like knocked down while he was flying through.
I'm
Okay.
gonna look and see if there's any like runes or anything or whatever he was making anywhere.
Okay.
Or if there's Vandra somewhere.
Okay. So between the three of you, did anyone get under a 27?
No.
Okay. I'm talking about for the survival.
No.
Okay.
Oh, I did.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a 26.
21.
Okay. All right. So then you two, you will see some scratch marks and things of that nature on some of the walls. They just look to be just claws that are just on the walls. And then what were you looking for?
Just the same thing.
Oh, now it's the same thing. I could have sworn it was something different.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, so you'll notice the same thing. You said you got a 21. Okay. And you got a 26.
Yeah.
You will notice one set of imprints in the ground.
On the ground.
Mhm.
All right, can I try and observe them and see if they look like Vandra's?
Sure.
Fine. That would be insight, I assume.
Yeah.
32.
They are way too small to be like Vandras.
Could they be? Why can I not think of the name? Why can I not think of the name? Why can I not think of the name?
No.
Okay, could they be his halfling alter ego?
Wow. So yeah,
Can I
you're
say it
looking.
for
You're
Can I
looking.
just tell him?
Sure, yeah.
Jade.
I,
It's literal whole thing.
I'm sorry, I
Come on, Can fam.
it's been a week.
Yes, yes. Okay, so you're looking to see if they're like jades.
Oh, I was just trying to see if there were Jade's footprints instead, yeah. I don't
they-
assume he would go into that form while he's angry, but I don't know.
He okay, so the footprints, I mean, it's not like I guess you would be able to tell necessarily from footprints whose they are, but you can get that the relative size could be that of a smaller person or a smaller humanoid.
It's comparable to perhaps a halfling.
Yeah,
All right.
possibly halfling
Got it.
or no,
Herbivore.
depending.
Okay. Is it like a shoe print or like a claw sort of thing?
It definitely looks like a boot.
Okay, got you. I assume Vandra doesn't walk around barefoot anyway.
It,
All right, so
guys, I think Vandra may just sit this one out. The Syndicate seem to be in dire trouble, and I don't want to spend too much time searching for them.
Okay.
There's no today.
And give me a second, and Madatopa is going to open himself up to the spirit realm.
okay.
9. So 31. And essentially what I'm doing is Madatopa is trying to see if he can ferret out any friendly spirits in the area, to ask them to take a look, and sort of watch over Vandra.
So what did you get?
31.
31. Friendly spirits. You will find in the tunnel system, you'll find a scorpion spirit.
Okay.
And it's the size of about the size of one of your halfling friends.
Okay. Hello. I thank you for coming to my call. One of our friends is a rorgn. So he is a half dragon and a half dwarf, or he may actually be a halfling. I know that's a little bit confusing, but he's in this area somewhere. And I wonder if you could seek him out and provide him with any protection. And for that, I would be willing to offer you some of my lifeblood.
You are kind, unlike him. He is hurting. He is hurting me, in that he is hurting the tunnel.
Then I apologize. He is grieving and is showing his grief through his actions. If you can reach him, you should try to communicate with him. I believe he is sensitive to the spirits. And if he understands the harm he is causing, I am sure he would stop.
I do hope, let us hope, well, all of us, that his grief does not turn into yours.
I would agree with that. I would offer you the lifeblood for not only his safety, but also for your lenience.
I will accept.
Very well. So stepping back into sort of reality of Mythandria, which one of you are skilled at drawing blood the best, I believe? Yes.
Someone else left.
Yeah, yes. Belac, would you please?
I'll just pull out my
I need
dagger,
to.
one of my daggers.
Maratopa, I believe.
Yes.
You've been through a lot this past couple of days or so. If you would prefer, I could let it take my blood instead.
I would accept that I have offered my own, and I don't want to make the spirits angry.
All is fair.
And so
Yeah, so I'll just like take out my dagger.
Weirdly enough, when he cuts you, whereas it's supposed to like drip out, nothing comes out. It is nothing except for what appears to be a foggy, smoky shadow on your hand, and it's sort of gaseous until about 2 inches from your hand, where it's like a liquid shadow, and it just drips out of your hand.
interesting.
As that happens, before it touches the ground, it dissipates, and your wound is closed.
What is that?
Well, I was able to speak with the spirit of the area, and they are going to hopefully protect and speak with Vandra, because his actions are causing harm to the cave, and it sounds like he might be angering some of the spirits.
Monaco, what happened to your skin, your blood? What's going on with you?
Oh, I'm sorry. He sees that. Everyone else just sees regular.
Okay, all right, okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay.
He sees that. You guys just see regular blood
all right.
dropping. But the same goes that before it touches the ground, it disappears.
Yes.
The spirits have accepted your blood.
I believe so, but we must make haste to the syndicate and hurry back so that hopefully we can intervene if needed with Vandra.
Absolutely.
Okay. So roll me survival. And are you guys like double timing, trying to like cover?
Yeah, I figured Monaco will probably push the pace until we get to somewhere where we start hearing something.
Okay.
I got a 29.
Wait,
Divide.
we're only what?
All right.
Survival.
19.
29.
Okay.
Yeah, roll.
My survival is a 30.
Okay.
It's gonna be a 23.
Well, everyone but you. Sorry. So 23. Okay, 23, 29.
Yep.
What'd you get? 28. Okay, so Manitoba is like, no, it's not here. But Stitch and Reaper are like, yeah, actually, we need to go in the opposite direction. Like,
yes, of
now.
course.
He's still very.
Yeah, now, yeah.
I don't get that back because I don't know the caves.
Right.
Oh,
So you guys are pushing the pace. Give me a stamina roll.
Hey, let's go.
Oh no.
I just got this out yesterday.
Dang it.
Last week.
I rolled even lower this
Oh,
time.
no.
13.
Yeah, me too.
12.
Okay.
25.
Oh, okay.
I got a stamp optimal roll. 23.
Dang.
Okay. So Nikarvlin and Bloodstar take off. They are just moving.
Well, if we roll stamina, that
and
doesn't
they're
mean we take off.
and they are.
Yeah, it does.
I'm talking about
Yeah, got it.
like the longevity of.
Oh, okay.
So you guys have not just pulled away.
Yeah.
You guys are going. You're starting to go.
They move fast, don't
Yeah.
they?
Stitch and Manitoba are sort of hanging back a little bit. Maybe just being a little bit more
There we
cautious
go.
about the
That's
area.
right. That's right.
And Reaper is somewhere in between. You guys sort of push the pace for maybe 15 to 20 minutes in the opposite direction, and you guys will start to see some familiar entrances and turns in the tunnel and things of that nature. You guys can roll insight if you want to.
All right. 30.
Suck.
30. Okay.
20.
20.
39.
Okay.
I went from 4 to 3 to 2.
The wrong direction.
No, man.
Dang.
Down the steps.
I gotta get that out of the way before we enter combat.
So anyone with a 30 and up
That would not be my decision.
would be able to see that you guys have essentially arrived maybe 5 minutes before where the rest of Wahuru had found Manitopa, and you guys will hear noises coming from an entranceway that is toward to the left of you guys. You'll hear some, but it's like echoing through the tunnels, so it seems like it's distant.
Well, I still have my torch out, and so I'm going to relay to Belac. We should probably best wait for the rest of the party here. I know Stitch can't see in the dark, much akin to me, so it would be beneficial if we both were able to see from this light.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, when you guys arrive, that's
Okay.
you're still
Absolutely.
yeah.
Hey, thank you for light.
Greetings. No
Appreciate it.
problem.
Belac, Reaper, why don't you two take out your weapons and proceed ahead? And then I'll go ahead of you two.
Yeah.
Right.
And that way I'll be out of the
The
light,
Sounds
Yeah.
fair.
and then you guys bring up.
The rear
So at this point,
arrows out.
I would encourage stealth.
All right.
Okay.
Which means Baloc's just.
Okay, so go ahead and roll stuff.
Ooh.
11.
26.
Back up to 4. Yay.
36 for spell.
36 stealth. 20.
No, 30. It's natural 29, so 33.
Okay, 33, 36, what is it?
26.
26,
57.
57, and 49. So the halflings almost seemingly disappear, as they do frequently.
Yes.
You send them on their
Yes.
reconnaissance missions. And so where are you guys
We will. What's the area like again?
going? Well, this seems to be a sort of breaks in the pathways now. So you were coming up from a tunnel like this, and then there was something to the left where you heard the noise. Then you could continue
Okay.
through the.
So I guess left.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I mean, you're going there to inspect
Yeah,
the
going towards the noise.
noises and stuff.
Yeah,
right?
with
Both
weapons
of you?
drawn, obviously.
Weapons drawn.
Yeah, my
Yeah, every note's back there.
Okay.
light sword.
And then are
I'm
you
gonna
guys?
switch my sword to a.
Hmm.
Oh crap! What is it right now? It's a kanabo. I'm gonna
Yeah.
just switch it to a katana.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you guys following behind, or are you
Yes.
guys staying outside of?
No.
No.
The plan was for us to stay together
Okay.
relatively.
Oh, okay.
You know,
but
so
just have them ahead.
Let them go ahead, and then I'm going to proceed the light.
Okay.
So my job is trying to stay more in the shadows.
Got it.
Well, hold on, question. How can we out of game stealth with the lamp?
That's why you guys in the
You
back.
guys
That's why
aren't
we're the back.
stealthing.
Yeah.
Everybody else is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so about to say that makes
Yeah.
So
sense.
You
it's,
guys,
it's harder for me to see as well.
Yes.
And
Yeah, okay, so
it's
we
harder
just,
for me
all
to
right.
stealth as well. So
And I do have my shield and mace out.
Okay.
you're going to see Harwin just kind of look at her hands and walk with her torch.
Are you okay?
Well, and then she's going to try and speak quietly. I seem to be rather unarmed for this combat.
Oh.
As she like clutches at her hand and it just doesn't do anything.
Okay.
Do you
Freaking weird.
do you need a sword?
If you could offer me one, that would be
Yes. Yes.
rather swell.
So I-
This isn't a personal item to you, is it?
No, it's
I don't
not.
want you.
No.
Okay.
So yeah. So you guys arrive. Roll me insight. The two halflings that have arrived before.
Was it right here?
Yeah.
And you're
I'm
shortly,
rolling.
you're following shortly after.
Yes,
them, right?
yeah,
So then
yeah.
you can roll insight.
All right.
39.
39. Both 39s and then
Rolling so good today.
28.
okay. So you two halflings will notice that there seems to be just a band of a couple of dwarves, like shield dwarves, sort of surrounded by what appears to be like 6, maybe 7 goblins. 2 orcs are patrolling, and then there are 2 taller, like leaner, I guess, goblins, and their ears are a little bit more pointy.
Okay.
Roll learning to see if we've encountered these before, or if I know what it might be.
Can I roll knowledge instead?
You
I
could
know that.
roll. You could roll knowledge.
It's better.
22 on the
Not
learning.
Learning and.
Or Stitch and I close enough to be able to see them?
You want to roll learning and
Because we're
knowledge?
still leaving
Yeah,
at the
I don't know
back.
what they are.
Good question.
He doesn't either. He
Ooh.
doesn't either.
Are
So you
Stitch
got
and I?
22.
Yeah.
I wouldn't-
You would know
Are
from
we-
the.
Are we close?
No.
Okay.
You would know from maybe a few skirmishes or brushes before that these are hobgoblins.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter. I was going to target them first anyway.
So that
I
is
assumed that they're
what you
mages,
would know.
because they
Okay.
don't do-
So I guess the 3 of you could roll. Well, you guys sort of have like a surprise. So why don't you guys roll me impulse?
Yeah, I was gonna.
Unless you guys aren't trying to engage,
No, I was going
because it seemed
to.
like you wanted.
Oh,
Yeah.
my job was engaged.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was going to whisper to him and say the lean one, and then break off.
Okay.
So do I have to roll stealth?
No,
The lean
you're
ones. He said that they were leaner.
leaner. Yeah.
Okay.
They're not as bulky, but they are taller than the goblins.
Yeah. So the
More
whole
lean muscle.
25.
Oh.
Okay. 25. What was yours?
26.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
9.
Mhm.
Okay. So.
Manitoba always goes fast. So.
Yeah. No matter what.
Yeah.
So go ahead. What are you doing, Reaper? You only have the half. Like the turn.
I'm going to. I'm already stealth, right?
Yeah. You are
I'm just going to shoot at one of the tall ones.
the tall ones.
Yeah.
So that works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the hobgoblins. The tall, lean ones, or the.
Yeah. The
The
hobgoblins.
lean ones
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just saying that the hobgoblins were taller than goblins, but
Not the tall.
the orcs are
Gotcha.
tall as the
78.
yeah, you'll hit.
Okay. 19 points of damage. $82.
Yeah.
17 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I have one more attack. That one, yeah. 26 points of damage. And then I'm going to reset.
So 19, 17, which is 36, and then 20, which is 56. Right?
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Then I'm re-stealthing.
Okay.
Going behind.
One of the taller ones just fall over as you feel the 3 pellets.
Hmm.
I'm going behind the other one. And I'm just gonna slash.
Okay.
I'm gonna go for the back of the leg so that it like falls.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just not gonna hit. 70.
That will connect with its armor.
Okay. 78.
Yeah, that'll hit.
How many actions do I have? Hold on. I don't know
Just
how
the top
much
half.
APR this costs. Yeah, this costs 4. Okay.
So that's you.
No, I have more.
Okay.
Damage with this chip.
That's my final
D8 plus 4.
Oh, okay.
Alright, it's a new weapon.
No, I got you.
So 5.
I don't know what's
4,
that.
that's
Hey, what's that
9.
gonna be?
So 18 on the first one.
Okay.
I have 74.
Yeah,
That'll hit.
sorry. I don't know what's on any of them. So, how much that?
11, 20 on the next one.
Okay. So you've done 4 swipes.
I've done 3.
Okay.
I missed 1. Then I have 1 more.
All right.
71.
That will not.
Okay. Then that's me.
Okay. But yeah, you'll connect to its armor again. With that, it is now Mototopa's turn.
Matatopa is going to try to step through the shadows, and I'm actually going to put myself. You said there were goblins and then orcs.
Yeah. So there are about 4 dwarves that are surrounded by 6 goblins,
Okay.
2 orcs patrolling, and there were 2 hobgoblins, but 1 fell over.
Okay. All right. I am going to try to put myself, like if they're patrolling, like when they start back, put myself behind the right orc. So I'm gonna step through the shadows, and I'm just gonna
Yeah.
swing for the head.
Yeah. Okay. That's right.
70.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Sweet. And then we have half.
Yeah. Half.
Okay. And so the second one was over 70, 73. So I'm going to go ahead and damage.
Ooh. It's a good thing that was the damage roll and not the.
Yeah. For 34.
Total?
Oh, no. 36 total.
36 total.
Yeah,
Okay.
because, you saw my weak rolls.
Yeah. 36. So, okay. As that happens, the orc that has been hit will now turn around and go and just go for a swing on you. And it has that is 70. Does that hit?
Does not.
Okay, so he'll try to swing again, which is 4 more, so that's 74.
Does not.
Oh, plus 6.
That will hit.
Oh, okay.
Plus 6, yes.
Sorry, because of it.
At 80.
Yeah,
that'll hit.
Okay. Luckily for you, you'll only take 15 points of damage as it just connects with a solid punch. And it just roars at you again, and you can just see the saliva from its mouth just dripping. You see that happen, and then Belac will see a smirk on the face of the hobgoblin that he hit, and will laugh, and the hobgoblin will just turn around for a smackaroo.
So I got 14 straight.
No.
Well,
You're
right there. It's just coming with an attack. With that, does
like leaving yourself open.
no. I see what you're doing.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
It'll work eventually.
So he's coming at you with a dagger in hand. Does an 80
Yes.
hit? Okay.
80?
Jeez. Wouldn't hit me.
If it's above 70, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Okay. You're okay. You only take 14 points,
Laughable.
but you're bleeding.
I'm always bleeding.
This is true.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
half of my combat is just bleeding.
That's true.
Is that
But-
not a benefit to him at this point?
right. But yes, you are bleeding. So,
Actually, that's good because I can just shoot him.
and then
Actually, where am I bleeding? Like, where
from
did
your cheek, he just stabbed you in the
Can you
face.
just close it?
I could.
Turn the
I
other
could
cheek.
just like stop it.
The other cheek.
He stabbed you in the face,
Could he speed up his
and then
healing?
he's going for it again.
No.
Which that one is.
Not like
That was
Yeah, what
80
color one?
Hey guys, hold on.
minus 6 is a 74. Does that hit you?
yes.
Okay. The same. So 14. So he just stabs you in the jaw and stabs again and digs it
Okay.
deeper.
Okay, so he's doing nothing.
Yeah. And then as that happens, the goblins are now alert. So they will now form like sort of a barricade around the 3 dwarves. 2 of them will pull out a spear, like a javelin sort of situation. 2 have bows, and 2 of them have swords. So the 2 with the bows will try and hit you.
I'm stealth.
Oh, that's true. He did go back into stealth.
Oh, then it's between you 2.
Yeah.
Are
I just-
Stitch and I?
You're lucky. 'cause
Like,
we're
Darren
gonna roll.
Elliott?
Hey, that's convenient.
So I'm gonna roll, and y'all can choose odd or even.
Even.
Wait, are Stitch
Oh,
and
you're
I?
just gonna go even? All right.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So that. Oh, that means he gets to not. That means
Yeah.
it goes to you.
Okay,
But it's just. Okay, so he definitely hits. I
All right.
rolled a singularity. check
Yes,
then.
yes.
Hey.
But
Yeah, might do that much damage.
you take 8 points of damage.
Oh, that's baby damage.
Are we close now?
Yeah, you guys are about to arrive.
Okay.
About to.
Now you take 8 points of damage as just an arrow.
Okay.
It is isn't
It's-
that
yeah, 'cause then
so
I
you
take
don't
nothing.
take anything. And then the other one will shoot at the Bloodstar, which it definitely misses. Well, let me ask, does a 28 hit you?
Oh, that's real close.
Yeah.
Raise me.
Yeah.
Deflect off my armor.
I'm pretty sure it misses. And then let's see, the 2 with the javelins will roll. So they miss, and then he will search. Ooh. And what was your stuff?
Wait, hold on.
57.
57? So he won't know. So he'll aim and miss. Okay, so the 2 miss, and then the 2 with the swords will sort of step in front and get into a stance.
All right.
As that happens, you guys arrive.
Alright.
Everyone roll impulse.
Alright.
Okay.
Yep.
Hopefully
So
the
that's-
res-
Yo!
Hey.
11.
Hey, we gotta sit somewhere else now.
Oh, not great. Not great.
Alright.
Sorry, I rolled a 22. I got 23.
Dang it!
That's 25.
Ah!
Terrible.
So let's see.
I should have gone first last time.
They
Oh,
got
I'm an
it.
idiot.
Yeah,
I did my
you
thing
are.
wrong.
Yes, you are.
Yay. That's rough.
Sorry, break
So, okay, what did you get? 22, 23,
5.
25,
36.
36.
Aw.
37.
Oh!
Hey.
I hate both of you guys.
I'm coming for that.
You have to actually.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna roll now. Let's see a pen real quick.
Oh, no,
Oh, no, I think I gave it back.
Oh, yeah,
Here. Here's
I
another
got
one.
you.
I like fun.
All right. So I got Reaper with 37. New card win with 36. Ooh. Close one. Oh, let me look for the rest of them.
Come out the gate, so I ain't gonna.
And I have 25 for Greenlock. And then I have Orcs, Stitch, Manitopa. And you'll be happy to know, Manitopa, you don't go last.
All right.
The Goblins do.
Nice.
There you
Goblins
go.
also rolled a 28 to hit. So
It's all right.
So Reaper.
I'm gonna shoot the goblin with a shotgun.
Okay.
Because he looks like he has promise, you know.
Yeah.
I have to humble him real quick.
Yeah. We're now, man.
Ooh.
It's the green one.
Jeez. Yo, roll that again.
Come on, man.
Oh.
Damn, I thought
That was
I saw it.
you definitely
Yeah,
connect. We got a singularity up in here, Cam fam.
Why'd you just roll once and then again?
Because it does different damages.
Oh, okay. I thought you rolled a one.
I mean, I did.
You did, but I thought that was a
Yeah.
different kind of one.
26 points of damage.
You said 26?
Yeah.
Okay. It's hurting.
I'm assuming it's 74.
Yep.
I mean 84.
Yep.
32.
How do you want to do it?
I think this is the first thing I've killed with the prime bow. So I want my pellet to like go so fast it turns invisible.
Okay.
It goes faster than the speed of light.
Yeah. Basically.
Just up here.
And then his head is just no more.
Okay. All right. There you go. So
Right there. Man.
So the pellet, you lose sight of the pellet for a second, and then you see the head of the goblin no longer existing.
Yeah, and then the pellet's just like in the ground or something.
It's just gone.
And then I'll shoot the other one because I have some great
The bow? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. 76.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I'm just gonna do all my hits. See if I hit. 82.
Yeah.
82.
Yeah, that hits.
And
I have a question. How many things do you get of
6
each?
E damage.
How many?
Yeah, that one's down.
Like,
And then I'm gonna resell it.
2 times over.
hold on.
Okay. Roll stuff.
Oh yeah.
You just dropped all of
I
them.
dropped all.
I'll get it.
54.
Okay. So yeah, so the halfling comes in, kills 2 goblins that had the bows, and then disappears again.
Nice.
It is now Nikarwin's turn.
All right. So did Nikarwin see Belac get stabbed at all?
No, but you do see that the bleeding.
Okay.
Thank you.
So if I do, I
And
see
you
him
see the
fighting
dagger
hobgoblin
stuck
there?
in the mouth, like in the jaw.
Do I see the hobgoblin there with him?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
the
all right,
one holding the dagger.
Then what I'm going to do, so I have runner as a proficiency. I want to try and get to like them as quickly as possible. How much APR would it be just to sprint there?
That is
Yeah.
not.
I want that.
It
So
would
bad.
be.
It would take.
Running is 1
Oh.
APR, right?
It takes 1, and then it's 8 times your current thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 8 times 3 is 200, 24. So 240
240.
feet
Yeah.
and 1.
Yeah, you would make it to him.
Okay, just one APR.
Just in
Yeah.
1 APR, but let me
Okay.
roll. Let me tell you, your boy almost.
Well, no.
Your
What I'm
boy-
trying to do, I didn't say I'm trying to. Yeah, what I want to do is I want to move up. Like I'm trying to tactically advance while running in with my shield up.
You
run.
can't. Yeah, you can't tactically
You can
advance in a
tactically
run.
advance,
That's
but you're not gonna run right up.
All right. I would charge for it. Okay, fine. I'm gonna run up with my shield up. I'm still running.
Okay, but it's just the.
I think you got it.
Whatever.
Yeah. Okay. That's what. Oh, and okay. Oh wait, actually that might hit.
Whatever.
What's that? Does the 81 hit?
Lances.
Dang.
Okay, cool. So you did hit twice. Because I got 2 singularities.
Oh, you're kidding me.
No.
Oh, did we lose her already?
Oh,
no.
No.
I got that rune of resistance.
That would not be
Yeah,
hilarious.
that would be unfortunate.
What?
Let me-
I would die
Okay.
of laughter.
Brain.
And then she would die of death. Probably.
Something is faulty with this one. Can we get a refund?
All right.
No. Okay, you're okay. The total damage you take is you only take 32 damage.
Oh, that's baby damage. All right, so now that that's happened, Nicarwin suddenly, while she's running, you see sort of like from her greaves, like a liquidy shadow appear, and it coalesces in a shield while she's running. And so while she's moving up, she's backing her shield up to deck this hobgoblin in the face.
Okay.
Look at me!
Hey, we got a singularity campaign.
Ah! No.
We got some jokesters out here.
Right? But that lands. I assume it's just an APR cost. I would like to use it as the APR cost of just a punch.
Okay.
All right, sick. So then that would be that plus a punch.
That, but also that would also be at a -4. It doesn't matter because you got a singularity.
Yeah.
But since it's your offhand,
Oh, you're right.
you know
It
what I'm
is my
saying?
offhand.
Yeah.
Yep, got you there. All right, so would that be -4?
And
to
it
damage as well?
wouldn't be an unhand strike because it's not unarmed.
It's a shield.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so,
Would there be a
A
damage?
shield, I think, does 1d4
Yeah.
bashing.
1d4 bashing.
and so,
Yeah.
so the APR cost on that would be,
4 or 5, unless it's a light.
yeah.
It's a light steel shield.
So then it would be 4, I think.
4. Okay, I can deal with that.
But it could be 5. I
You
think
can give me 1,100 EP.
Oh, you beat that a bit.
Roll for it. No, I'm just kidding. No. 4 times. Yeah. Yeah,
I
we
like
get
those odds.
15 Vanador's Delights, and then
30.
15.
Well, let's try.
No.
That's 1. That,
And it's dead.
Yeah, shield is 4
that's why I
APR,
pulled that
and it
off.
does a D4.
all right, 6.
Woo!
But it's my off.
I had it. I was on.
Money.
All right, so Nicarwin comes sprinting in, punches this hobgoblin in the face for
With the
16
shield.
damage with the shield. It's a sort of shield bash. Then she's going to, like, after punching in with the left hand, she's going to turn all the way around and, like, almost from the back, take an axe that coalesces into her right hand, almost like in the darkness, it seems instant,
So you just
and
didn't
strike
give it-
directly into the
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
was the sword that he
Yeah,
gave me?
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, I hope you don't need this.
And there was something else.
Yeah.
What?
There was something else.
So it was like,
Oh, are you talking about the thing that can only be done every once in a while?
No. What caused them?
so then there's no
They don't,
The
yeah, they
shadows?
don't,
Okay.
they don't.
While I'm running through, I will say, the shadows speak to me of blood, so I shall deliver yours.
Great.
Except I say that in an Irish accent. As I punch this hobgoblin.
Hilarious. I could just imagine, like, I'm gonna do something cool, get bombed twice by a couple of orcs, comes in, tries to punch, and it's just a regular punch.
Okay. Anyway,
That's a blooper reel.
Nicarvin is going to, like, turn around and, like, from a backhand, strike this thing in the spine. 3, so that would be, actually it'd be 68.
That does not hit.
All right, well,
You're gonna miss it.
so after she turns around and misses that strike, she's going to do like a sort of strike coming directly down.
Oh, nice, man.
Oh, that's an 8 instead. So that would be 69, 4, 73.
That does hit.
All right, so then with the axe striking directly down into
Bring
the
axe
flesh,
down.
she is going to be dealing, what would that be? I guess that's 2,
And
23.
it's not actually an axe.
Okay.
It's a what?
Well, you guys
Hatchet?
didn't roll insight to see it. You would notice upon closer inspection it's a dwarven cleaver, but
Oh,
it looks,
nice.
you know, in the darkness it's hard to tell.
It looks like an axe.
I'm not there to roll insight.
It,
Okay, all right. It's just this is your introduction to cam film. I don't want it to be wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
I just
I
got
got
stabbed
you.
through the face. I couldn't care less.
yeah.
yes, it's a
Just hit it,
dwarven. It's
just
a
hit it.
dwarven cleaver. Yes. All right. So
Kills that.
anyway, that is
Oh.
25 damage. Actually, no.
It's a
20
shadowy dwarven cleaver.
Well, it coalesces into a dwarven
It's
cleaver.
okay.
just
We can
from
talk
the
about
view.
this in character. I'm
Anyway,
sorry.
it's 20. Anyway, she hits for 28 damage.
Nice.
Okay.
And then she's going to use her other free attack at a -4/-4.
So the hobgoblin goes down.
Oh, the
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I mean you did damage to it, and
Oh.
the Nicar wind came in. And...
Oh,
You see,
okay.
I already don't like Nicar.
Starting
off on a bad
What'd you say that? So anyway, that strike comes directly down into him. Are there any other enemies? I can
Yeah, there's 8 more enemies.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry. There are 6 more enemies.
Oh.
You took out 2 as well.
All right. Just wait. How many are there? 6?
Yes, there are 4 goblins and 2
Okay.
orcs.
Um,
And Manitopa is on one of them.
whichever one is a 3, I am going to hit for.
Is
or
a
I'm gonna
3.
Hit at a
Like the third.
like the
Oh,
third
okay,
enemy.
okay.
from the roll of D6.
Okay.
So one of the goblins.
All right. So then this goblin is going to get attacked at a 67.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. So
No
then
defensive stance was going to save it.
the Cardwin is going to. Oh wow, that's nice. That would be. The,
Oh, really?
oh wait.
Ooh, I forgot.
No, it is that. All right. So then she is going to hit for. She's going to hit for 30. 30. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and then that's her turn.
Okay.
Actually, no. She used a free attack against that guy. She gets another free attack because she gets 2 free attacks against 2 different opponents.
Yes.
That's cocked. Another 10, and that's at full, so that's 70. 71.
Yeah, that hits.
Sick.
What are you
That's
going
going then. That
Tower,
goes over.
tower. Opinion.
All right, so that's 5,
Oh, Travis Compendium. What do you need?
8.
I want to see.
You can't.
So that's 28.
You can't cast that.
Okay.
Yep.
Answer solid.
That's all she's doing.
Okay. It is now the hobgoblin who's done.
Oh, dang.
So it's
Gotcha. We
Bloodstar.
still haven't got. We're at the very end.
Yeah, we gotta wait. We gotta wait. My job was like, oh,
What about me? I haven't forgotten about you. You're right before the guy.
Oh wow.
Go ahead, Bloodstar.
Okay.
Don't clear kill.
Yeah. What's the closest thing to me?
The closest thing close to you?
Actually, I'm gonna go to close the goblin because I want to kill.
That's the kill. Okay, that's the one Nicar wins on.
No, that he. No, I don't want to steal his kill.
He's on 2 of them. You might as well.
Yeah, fair point. Eye for an eye. So yeah, I'll just pick one of them. Technically advance,
Okay.
and then strike.
Okay.
Yeah. 75.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. 16 damage.
That one's done.
Okay, I'll attack another. Ooh. 69.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss. Same damage, 16.
Yeah, that one's dead.
Okay. I'll go to the nearest ones then.
Those would be the 2 with the spears. The goblin.
Okay, can I?
They're the only 2. Yeah.
Okay, then I get one more left. One thing. 71.
Yeah.
18.
Okay.
That thing.
Okay. Cool. So Bloodstar comes in, takes out 2 more,
Just decapitates them
just
both.
takes them down. It is now your turn. So it's gonna look Matatopa in the eye. Oh. It does miss you, and it misses you again. Roll into fortitude. It got
20.
Oh, okay. For some strange reason, even though it did not hit you, you want to back away from this thing.
Uh-oh.
All right.
So
Doesn't it smell nasty?
maybe, I don't know. All I know is it rolled a 21.
Nice.
So, all right. That is that one's turn. So the other one will go after Carlin. It's definitely missing. Well, I guess I should ask. Does a 58 hit you?
Look away from my
It's an accident.
character sheet.
It's an accident. Does a 58 hit
He was
you?
looking at squirrels.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. That's towards my legs.
I got 212.
Oh.
Hit me with it.
So the
Uh-oh.
first attack doesn't hit.
Oh.
The carbon can survive these.
Lord have
Unless
mercy.
All right, that's a total of
Must have like
7.
summon a demon or something.
Oh, you got 7?
Yeah.
All right.
So that means.
I got you. Hold on.
Okay.
You're literally, wow, okay,
Oh.
this is nice.
Oh, come on. No.
What?
That's just a literal Vanator's Delight on my new character.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
That's why I was
And you were like, oh, I can take it.
Yeah.
She can take it, it's just gonna suck.
You're missing.
All right.
No.
No.
No, you didn't miss an arm,
Well,
but
you
you did
understand.
break an ankle.
Oh.
No running.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you can't stand for 1d4 rounds.
Do you want me to roll or
You want to roll or do you want my roll?
your roll?
Okay, it's 1 round.
Okay.
And you receive -4 to hit investment.
No!
Yes. So you're on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's a tactic I could have used.
And
Like, swing
then,
at the legs.
Honestly, you can still get these stuff.
And then luckily
Yeah.
you only take, let's see, you take 16 points a day.
Ankle biters.
Shut the.
So that's all. Then that's all that they can do. It is now Stitch's turn.
Hallelujah.
All
I
right.
honestly kind of didn't think you'd get to them.
Yeah.
Like, I wish we just killed them all.
Well, before-
What's left?
There are 2 goblins with javelins, although Bloodstar is on one of them.
Okay.
There's an orc over Nicaragua, and then there is an orc on Matatopa. So there are 4 enemies total left. Only 1 is not engaged.
So then the orc that's over me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, I rolled a double.
Most of the time.
I got a 70.
You hit.
Oh,
Just don't finish. You hit.
okay. All right.
What are you attacking?
All right.
An orc.
Uh,
That
24 for damage.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, do it again.
Mhm.
I hit again.
Okay.
27 for damage.
So it goes down.
Okay. So that one's gone. Okay, and you said the orc one, Montoka.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot that one.
How many?
Oh no, I can get 4. Plus I got my short purpose before I would count all of it. So
So that
that's
short
2.
purpose does what exactly?
It gives me extra per round, extra turn per round.
Hmm.
I'm learning now.
No!
I got a 1.
So much
Roll
for
it again.
learning. I'm
Roll it
learning now.
again. Roll it
Yeah.
again.
Roll that.
Okay, cool.
Woo!
So I
You
missed.
can handle
You
it.
definitely did miss.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Okay, so it's now
No. So,
Wait, did you say she took 17 or 7 off the
so
goblin?
you can do
16.
this
16? Oh,
twice
okay.
per turn. So you can shoot that 3 times around.
and it was off the orc.
Because
Oh, the orc
Okay.
hit me?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's the
okay.
one that got
So,
the
like-
like,
All right.
you only have 15
Um,
okay. That costs you 5 each.
It is
All right.
Manitoba.
So Manitoba is going to step into the shadows, away from this guy, try to stand closer to where Stitch is,
Okay.
and then I'm going to push the
Oh
button
yeah.
and shoot at that guy.
Oh okay.
And 63.
Yes. Roll me learning.
All right. 20.
So now when you go for the button, it's no longer there. And so it's sort of when you went to push, it just like indented inside like the handle of the mace. And the button is gone, but you felt as though something covered your finger for a split second. And then you let go and it released.
All right.
So you did that much damage to the goblin?
I just hit. I didn't do any damage yet.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna try it.
Yes.
Oh, was it? It was the orc, the one
No,
that.
he took down that. Oh, you're
one
talking
that
about
was-
the one you're
yeah.
scared. Oh,
Yeah,
okay, yeah, you hit that. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to hit it again. And so that's 60, 70, 60, 64.
Yes, you'll still hit.
All right. So damage twice. 21.
That's
And then 23.
21 kills.
Oh, okay. All right. So as it's going through, when I recall it, I want to try to make it come through the shadows with the head attached, like detach the head from the body.
Okay. So yeah, when that happens, as the mace comes back, there is an orc head on the spike.
And I'm going to grab it off and toss it at. Is there a goblin left?
Yeah, there's one.
I'm going to throw it at the goblin and say, "You're next."
So I'm rolling mental fortitude for it.
Oh, come on, guys. You're gonna steal my
It
kill.
is
This so
terrified.
cool.
Because it rolled a 1, so it doesn't matter.
Ah.
You rolled.
All right.
So it is starting to retreat. You still have one on you that you wanted to kill. No, you're not close to it because you're back in
Can
the
I get a
south.
fortune strike on it? Can I get a
No,
fortune
because
strike
that
on it?
one I didn't roll
Yeah.
for yours actually.
We'll finish this up.
This was an 11. So yeah, they're both running. So then you would get a fortunate strike. Nicarwin, you are on the ground.
Yeah.
So no fortunate strike for
Oh,
you.
Yeah, because no.
It's not that close. Stitch, you wouldn't because you were with Nicarwin and then you shot. And then Monotopa, you wouldn't because that was the range.
Yeah.
So yeah, you'd get a fortunate strike.
I just attack the one that's running
There's two that are running.
I got a
Yeah, but
76.
there's one that he's on, and then the other two.
Yeah, but they're both running. So he's getting a fortunate strike, and then it's their turn.
Got a 76.
So yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, I have to roll.
Ooh,
Four,
bam.
8, 17 damage.
Yeah, it's down.
Okay, so can I kill it in a way like in a cool way?
Yeah,
Okay. So I stab it through the back as it's running, and then as I pull it back, I want to try and absorb the blood so that it like goes with the blade and like comes out.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah. That's
Also, how much do I get from the blood?
roll magic resistance.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got a 136.
You get -2 points of vitality as you start feeling weak. Now there is one left, and so for their turn, they are doing a prowess roll, which they got a 1, so they trip. They fall on the ground, and they're trying to get back up, and it was Reaper's turn.
Oh, poor little dude.
He's really trying to get away, but it was
Poor
not
little
his
man.
day.
So I'm gonna switch my
There you go.
bow out and take out Thorn's drill,
Mm.
and I'm going to teleport right behind it.
Oh.
And I'm gonna
On
stab
top
it.
of it.
I'm not trying to kill it. I want to paralyze it.
Oh.
I want to hit it
Oh,
like the back
so-
because it's laying on
Do
its
you
back.
have anatomy?
No, but I'm just gonna stab its spine.
You're gonna kill it.
Well, I mean, he's going to try.
Roll me. Here's what I'm going to have you do. It's going to be 3 rolls.
Just like-
Okay, and then we'll go for break, Cam Fam. The 3 rolls I'm going to have you do is to roll to hit. I'm going to have you do a Protean roll.
Mm.
And then if the Protean is high enough, I'm going to have you do a percentage.
Oh, so I'm only okay.
Mhm.
So to hit would be a 76.
Okay.
Protean would be a 35.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a percentage.
My low.
I'm not going to tell you, but but let's just say without anatomy.
Yeah.
Always want to roll low. Yeah,
74.
74.
Oh, okay. So roll your damage. Roll your damage.
22.
Okay. Yeah. So you do successfully stab it into the ground. It is not dead, and in a way, it is paralyzed in that it cannot move. But you did not hit where you're trying to hit to paralyze it.
Then I just want to bring the sword back up.
Okay.
Like cut it in half, but not completely in half.
Just like
A quarter.
Yeah.
yeah.
But it's still alive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
82.
Yeah.
Yo, I think that Rastilian's a terrible person.
Look at
Like,
that.
come
Look at
on.
that. That is beautiful.
You didn't need to roll a 12. You literally could have rolled a 2 and would have been successful.
36 points of damage.
Yeah, it's dead. So with that note, Cam, that very family-friendly,
Right.
not gruesome PG note, we're gonna go ahead and take a 5 to 10 minute break, Cam, and let these guys either get some water or go use the restroom or whatever. We'll still be streaming, so if you guys have any questions, either during the stream or during the break or whatever, we'll still be able to answer those for you. But if you do have some time on your hands, Cam, be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at EverLore Game. We love to talk to you guys. We love the feedback and the communication.
Yes.
And also,
Hold on, guys.
hold on, guys. And also, tell your friends about the Twitch stream. You know, twitch.tv/EverLore Game. Go
That's
ahead and get some people watching and subscribe. You know, if you're having a good time. But yeah, all right, we'll start with our break then.
Like it.
I might as well.
And also, Mika Butler had said that Kaliff is dead, but his spirit lives on in this new character. And I said, yeah, hopefully she will stick around a while. So.
I feel like they meant that in like a really positive way.
I'm not so sure
Actually, technically the body
about that.
is not the spirit.
That is true.
Just because I was able to eat a Vantage Burst of Light and a fortunate.
Yeah, and then you broke your ankle and
Yeah, it was rough.
cried on the ground.
Yeah,
Hey, my character didn't cry. She does.
the character does decent
Yeah,
damage with that Dwarven Cleaver.
Yeah, I know.
I'm
too.
just thinking about getting a Dwarven Cleaver and naming it. So, what's your actual MD?
My what?
Your MD, your melee damage.
Oh, my melee damage. It's like, I think it's I don't know if I want to tell you.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I don't want to be mean though.
I know what it
It's
is.
not mean.
What is it?
I'm not going to tell you because if I say it out loud, then he'll know, and I don't want to
What's
breach your trust. It's no. Oh, MD melee damage.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know that one. I know
Yeah.
the other one.
Oh,
I know your MAB
M-A-B.
and your vestment.
Bro,
What?
this kid has been peeping at my paper.
Isn't your Vestment like 81?
My character is a woman, and you're just peeping, bro. You're a peeping Tom.
And isn't your
He's literally a peeping Tom.
isn't your MAB like 58?
You both are peeping Toms.
To be fair, I guessed both of those just
Peeping Tom.
now. I guessed those with the information that I had.
Peeping Toms.
So how am I a peeping Tom?
You just imagined what my character looks like.
No, I imagined what your stats look like. It was a way like more nerdy, kind of sad thing to do. I'm literally thinking of numbers. Like it's so not perverted. It's the most nerdy you could be.
I don't know, Uriah. Is that what you're into? Numbers? When I say the number 4, what do you think of?
I think of fractions. Mostly.
You would
Yeah.
really like to divide by some fractions right now, wouldn't you?
No, because dividing by fractions isn't that multiplication.
Dividing by fractions is just, I don't like fractions.
Only somebody who's into numbers would know that fractions divided by a fraction is actually inverted multiplication by the reciprocal.
Yeah, see, that's not fun.
I don't know, I don't like math.
Sorry,
Good idea.
Cam
It's
Tam,
just
for
not
boring you with freaking algebra.
welcome.
You didn't come to the stream for algebra. You came here for EverLore. I don't know why he's talking about that.
During the break, we can call this the algebra session, but it's like
Yeah, no. No. You've come up with some really nice names, and
Okay,
algebra is not gonna be no.
All right, so I have some really new dice, and this D6 actually has a 9 on it. Nope, never mind, it's reversed for you guys. But I do have some pretty sick dice. These are, I don't know if you guys can see it, but they're metal dice, sort of like stitches. And they've got some weight to them when you roll them.
Do
Like,
they?
if I pick up these dice, they just feel gross. And like, it's like I'm holding a piece of paper, and it's like, really? That's a 3? That's not satisfying.
If you
Meanwhile, I roll this D6. I rolled a 4.
I will let you know that if you show Vandra Dwarven Cleaver, he might
Yeah.
attack you.
Mm.
Just letting you know.
Why?
Because that's of his people.
But Kaliff was also of dwarven people.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
he
like,
knew
you were-
Kaliff. You were just born. It was like, it seems disrespectful to Vandra at the moment. Yeah, you're not him. You were literally
I'm
just
not
born.
him.
How are you worthy to wield a dwarven cleaver? That's how he's looking at it. Just like he was angry at Reaper, who was longtime best friend, for having dragon scale armor.
I can say that then.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that is what I personally would think, but Vandra's your character.
Yeah, but Vandra would think that.
All right.
And he's going through it right now. Some
Yeah.
emotional stuff.
That's fair. I mean, he doesn't see me with a dwarven cleaver though.
Yeah, not currently.
Not yet.
But if he sees it while he's still, it's going to be a fight. Oh, trust and believe, he can hit you. Even with your 81.
He might have a chance.
Trust and believe. He can hit you.
I don't want to know your MD.
My MD.
I think it's 18 or 19.
I'll just look later. It's fine.
Yeah, I think it's 18 or 19.
You fellas.
You don't deserve privacy.
Yeah, you know everybody else's stats, but they can't know yours.
Yeah, you
That's
haven't earned it.
I literally don't know your guys' stats.
Well, that's your
That's
fault.
your fault.
You've had 3 years to
We aren't
memorize.
even secretive about them. We literally say them out loud all the
Yeah.
time.
Well, yeah, because, well, I had to think about what I was going to do for my recap.
Your estimate is really high, but you're in maybe really low.
Might also be not the number that he predicted.
Wait, you're MAB or what?
This and nothing.
Oh, I know you're MAB. I looked at it.
There's also a couple additions to that.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause you added 4 during one of your things.
Yeah, maybe.
It's weird. But whatever. Oh, I don't know. I'm very confused now.
Dang, that is a real shame, isn't it?
Hey, OG1 Drummer joined us. Hello, sir.
What's up? What's up?
Hi.
Well,
Sasha! My dice. Don't eat that.
She wouldn't eat it.
I'm used to dogs who would eat it.
He knows it ain't me.
how do you know that would eat a whole die?
Our whole metal dice.
3, 4, 5, 6, 8.
8 dogs?
Actually, no, 10.
Eating some beef jerky here.
Also, how come my
Not bad, Cam Fam.
D4 is, or my D8 is tiny, but then my D12 is like, bro. And it's not even fair because like my D4 is larger than my D8. Like what? Bro.
You know, dogs rub up against you because they can't hug you like that.
What happened?
So
Mm,
it's a form of hug.
form of affection.
Compared to my D4, my D20 is absolutely huge and my D4 is tiny. But then I look at my D8 and my D8 is just tiny. So then my D8 and my D20 are like, bro, what? The size difference in these is unreasonable.
It's reasonable.
My D8 is so much smaller than my D4 for no reason.
Alrighty. Everybody's back.
Oh yeah.
Back in action. Everybody ready?
Yep.
Sure, D8.
Matatopa is going to walk up to Nicarwin
Okay.
and
She's gonna try and like stand up on
Are
her
these-
own and then stumble a little bit.
These could dodge on
so-
looking.
She's gonna raise herself up on her dwarven cleaver.
have you any potions of vitality?
I believe. Yes, here in my sack I have a rather large one.
Then you should probably take
It would be
one.
beneficial if I. Thank you.
Yes.
I
And
appreciate your advice. I would prefer if I stood first.
did you say the shadows
But
and not spirits?
yes. Am I supposed to speak it differently?
I have heard it said differently, yes.
Oh.
But that is interesting.
Curious. And while you're saying that, she's going to raise herself up on her dwarven cleaver and then down her.
And Matatopa will pointedly not help her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I want to say, hey, I need my rapier back.
Should-
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Give me it. Yeah. I want it back.
Yeah.
8 and 7, so that would be 16, 23. Which that's pretty useful.
That is pretty nice. Do you mind if I grab the
71.
thingamabobber? So Chaha decided to
Yeah, sorry, I dropped it when I spoke. It's somewhere back there. Let me just walk over to it and then she's gonna like sort of walk on her
Hold on,
dwarven
guys.
cleaver sort of,
Okay.
and go over, grab it, and then she's gonna walk back, holding the rapier, her shield somehow.
Hey, guys.
It's gone, and so she hands it back to you.
Thank you for that. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Really sure.
Yeah.
Then she's
Everyone
gonna-
roll insight.
Okay. One,
32.
28.
28, 32, 25.
29.
29.
my bad.
That's all true.
30. No, I'm sorry, 40. 40? Okay, so anyone with a 30 and above
So not Matatopa.
will notice just this super strong pressure in the room. Or well, like in the tunnel that you guys are in right now. In the pathway, and it seems to be going further like in the direction that you guys haven't traveled yet. So not where you guys came from, but further into this sort of pathway. You guys will see the 4 dwarven, well, dwarves, not dwarven, the 4 dwarves stand up, and could you guys help us? And they will like gesture over the rope that they're tied up.
Oh,
and-
also-
Okay, then
I'll go over
me
and study.
Carpin is gonna.
Well, hold on.
Yeah.
Anyone with 40 or above
Oh.
will notice that the pressure seems to be spiritual. And now you guys can do it.
Wait, me Carpin sees that they're tied up. Well, no, not above.
Yeah, you see that they're tied up.
No, I'm below 30.
No. The 30 was to feel the pressure.
Oh,
Everybody.
okay.
40
So then I
was
can-
everyone knows they're tied up. They got
All right,
up.
so then me Carpin is
go
going to
open.
walk towards them, and with her dwarven cleaver, she's going to try and precisely sort of just a little bit into the rope.
Have you not a dagger? Says Matatopa.
I don't believe I do. No, sorry. I have one here in my bag. I
You
didn't
should
know I
probably
had it.
use your dagger.
Well, she didn't know she had it.
I know, I'm just saying to her. I mean, yeah.
They are.
And to the dwarves, is this all the Snicket in the area, or because we can escort you guys back?
Yeah, we got separated from our the rest of our group. but that was days ago. I don't know if they're still well alive. But we do have something. We have to give something to and then one of the dwarves will speak up. We're supposed to give something to Akim.
Oh, okay. And then once me Harfling is done sort of cutting them free, I assume she's done doing that.
Yeah.
Okay, then she's going to take the dwarven cleaver and she's going to hold it by like the part above the blade. And then in one like just solid sort of punch, she's going to bring it down across the orc that broke her ankle, like his neck. And then would that be like a crossbow or something? Or
I'll do a strength roll.
strength roll? Okay. 13.
And you're trying to like clean cut through the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you hack into the bone, but it's not clean cut.
Okay, but it's like enough to where she could like take it down, like off.
Come on.
No, that's because you're adding melee damage.
Yeah.
Right. Oh wait. Oh
Yeah, so
no,
not just
I
like-
wouldn't add damage to that.
He changed it.
Yeah,
He changed the way he was holding to try and.
I was
More
gonna
like
come
scissoring
down
it.
in it
Yeah.
with force.
I mean, the Elam's already said.
Okay, all right. So it's not clean, but I can lift the head up from that.
Yeah.
All right. Then she's gonna say, well, with this example, I believe we can get you home safely. And then she's gonna throw the head up, and then she's gonna bat it with the flat head of the dwarven cleaver into the darkness.
As you do that,
No, it's almost gonna-
dwarfs are gonna look at each other. They all collectively, even though they are free, take a step back from you. And they will look towards the other members with some sort of skepticism.
She's new.
Oh,
As I will like pull
raising
my
up
weapon
the
back
wall.
out and like get ready to see if anything like comes or anything.
okay. And so as you say that, they will sort of start gathering towards you.
In Cholu, I'm going to say, if you wish to speak with Akim, come with us. The road backs should be unguarded.
Okay. Well, all right then. So they agree to come with you. Everybody roll insight.
Me Carvin is gonna try and pick up the torch that she dropped. Is it still lit? Sorry.
Bless you.
Bless you.
So,
What are we doing? Blessing a dog.
eh, it was child.
Right.
A little sniffle. Yeah.
37.
35.
37.
Can I pick up the torch off the ground and see if it's still lit or not?
Yeah. You can
Ooh,
pick it up.
Okay.
It's not lit.
All right. Can I try and relight it, or is it
Yeah,
not
you
done?
can relight it.
22.
22.
26.
Okay. Well, he didn't roll. David,
Davey,
insight.
stay focusing.
38.
Okay. Anyone with a 29 and under, you guys will not notice. But everyone above will see that something is going on within this tunnel, and which there's some shaking from where you guys came. So when you guys turned around to start walking, some shaking happened, and then rubble starts to fall.
Behind us or in front of us?
Well, it is now in front of you because you guys turned around, right?
Hmm.
Oh, wow.
So cutting us off from Akim's group.
Yeah.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
should we try and lift past this, or do we want to take a different route? It's close enough.
I'm going to
Can I just
roll
teleport past it?
survival to see if I can understand sort of like, is it like a major cave in, or is it just a couple of,
Yeah.
pebbles and stuff like that? So 23.
Okay. So with that, you are now noticing that there's something more happening because before you guys didn't notice, it was just a few rocks and stuff
Okay.
shaking. But with that, you'll notice that it's not boulders, but it's a clear door of like earth
Dang.
that is being driven down to cut you guys off. So it's coming down right now.
Huh.
Manitoba, do you know what forest this could be?
You teleported past what?
Monothopa, do you know what force this could be, keeping us from moving onward?
It's closed.
This wall seems rather.
I do not.
Not teleport?
Yeah, so you're on the other side now.
Does it just look normal?
No, it's just a full-on door. It
No,
looks like
no,
a
no,
dead
the
end.
other side, like this.
Oh yeah, that's. I mean,
The
that's
rest of the
where you
tunnel,
were.
yeah.
Is teleport a spell?
Back. No.
Yeah, we don't have spells.
No, I can teleport though. I can't do that.
Huh?
Okay, I can teleport.
What?
Yeah,
You can teleport.
Not a spell.
You don't have spells.
It's not a spell. Teleport's not a spell.
What do you have that lets you teleport?
He has an item.
Yes.
Oh, he has an item?
No, he
Stitch has an item?
I have an item too.
No, I don't think Stitch
Yeah, he
does.
has it.
No,
Yeah.
no.
He tried it.
Alright.
He was trying to get us. Stitch was like, "Yeah, I got a new ability. Y'all can
Yeah.
help out. Learn how to talk
Right.
for 2 weeks."
Very well. I'm gonna insight to look to see if there's any other way
Can I
out of
teleport
the.
back?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's not
So 23 to see if there's any other exit.
Um.
I'm gonna ask the dwarves.
What?
I'm gonna ask the
You're
dwarves.
gonna ask the door.
The dwarves.
Oh,
The dwarves.
Yeah. Do they know what's going on?
They're gonna look confused. But one will say, "This area. Well, we didn't get separated by the goblins at first. We were separated because this place just has like a lot of traps."
Alright.
and I suppose none of you have wands of earth-melding?
I'm sorry.
I suppose none of you have wands of earth-melding.
Now that's a different out of game. Well, so looking at them, you'd know that they're shield dwarves.
Right.
So
I'm just assuming if you have something for a king, you could be holding other things. I was just curious. You're fine.
Well, did I see any other exit?
the road that hasn't been traveled yet, the tunnel that.
Oh, okay. Then Manitoba's going to say, let's go.
Okay.
And
And then Nicarvin is going to put her hand on Manitoba's shoulder and say, lead us.
actually, I think we'll let the halflings lead us. Same as
boy.
same as before.
Right?
Yep.
Okay. Everyone roll me endurance. Go on.
All right.
Do I still feel like bad?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Out of game. Let me see your character sheet.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
Okay. Out of game. You want me to text it to you?
Yeah. Okay, I'll text it to you.
But yeah, everyone roll me
Endurance.
endurance.
So 20.
20. Okay.
17.
Okay, 17.
31.
Oh.
Dang.
Davey, what's your roll?
Oh, I didn't know I was wrong. Yeah. Oh wait, yeah.
States. It's
Endurance.
endurance.
Endurance. Not stuff.
Okay.
Hey, where's endurance? Okay, there it goes. 28. Okay, so I got a 28. I got a 16.
Oh, yeah,
17.
mine.
17. I got a
Mine's 21.
21.
No, it's 25. Not bad.
Okay, let's restart that. What did you get?
20.
20,
17.
17,
31.
31,
21.
21, 25, 25. Okay, everyone with a 27 and under will feel the pressure again, so much so that it is hard to walk through. It's not like wind resistance or anything like that. It's I imagine like moving through molasses.
Oh, wow.
Like it's just really hard to go through or go forward. Everyone above that is walking somewhat normally.
Teleports.
Yeah, you could. Wait, what'd you get?
I got a 25.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and try and teleport.
Oh, for like 5 feet.
Okay, so you go 2.5 feet.
Oh, okay.
So
Going to open up to the spirit realm to see if I can discern anything from the spirits. Is there like an evil spirit that's trying to hamper our progress, or?
with that, you open yourself to the spirit realm,
And the roll was 31.
great. Okay, yeah. So with that, you open yourself up to the spirit realm, and you will find that black smoky mist from earlier that you were only able to see.
Yeah.
It covers like just the rest of the pathway. While you find that, for some reason, it feels like there's a hint of bright red and bright, or not bright, but like deep sea blue. Just like in terms of colors coming at you. And you feel with those colors, with the red, overwhelming like rage and anger. And then with the blue, just like crushing sadness.
And but I don't see any spirits.
You don't see any spirits, but you get the feeling that there are so many angry and sad spirits.
Spirits of this place, reveal yourselves that I may know your plight and can offer you aid. And I'm going to sort of try to prepare myself for an attack.
Okay. So with that, you will see maybe 20 to 25 spirits. And they are crawling like on the walls. They're all smaller scorpions. And you get the sense that the base, like of the color of their exoskeleton, right? That's what scorpions have. Would normally be black, but depending on the side, one side is the bright red, and the other side is the deep blue, crawling on the walls towards you.
Was not my offer of blood sufficient to gain us passage?
You will feel as though roll insight.
21.
Okay, so you will feel as though you are. It's not there to hinder you. This is a reaction to something happening in the cave.
Can you lead me to the source of this disturbance that we may rectify the situation?
When you say
Can you
that,
stop this?
the spirits will start to form into two giant scorpions, each with their own color. So instead of the regular size, they will go into each other until they grow. And then you have two scorpions about 1.5 feet tall, or like in length, on the walls, and they will walk up to you. And as they do that, they will come together and make the black scorpion that you were talking to before. And he will say, this I can do. Come with me. And the fog, like the black smoke, will sort of pool in front of the scorpion.
Okay. I will do as you have asked, but who am I speaking with? For my name is Matatopa, he who walks in shadows.
Oh, okay. I am Olvad.
Olvad?
Yes,
Can you spell it, please?
the Shadow Stinger. He's OLLVAD. Yeah.
That's going even.
OLLVAD. And Olvad will say to you, can take you, but I will not take them.
Then let me make them aware of my journey. And so, gonna make my reality back to Mithandria. Wahuru, hold here. The spirits in this area have discerned some discord, and so I will go and investigate. I would recommend you set up a defensive position here, and I will be back as soon as I am able.
Do you know about how long you're going to be gone?
I do not know the nature of the disturbance.
Right.
Uh,
I wish you the best, Manitoba.
yes, but Olvad, the Shadow Stinger, is the spirit that I haven't been speaking with.
Oh.
And so I will be following Olvad.
Safe dreams.
Oh, Manitoba. I wish you the best.
So with that, the dwarves will say, like they'll whisper amongst each other, and then they'll say, do you guys have any rations? I assume they start asking you as you
Start going.
put
Yep.
yourself back in.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, I'll probably
Okay.
say jerky to try. Uh-oh.
Well, typically the member
Yes,
we're
you
missing
tell me, I
currently.
don't know.
Currently, the member we're missing would cook, but Belac here is also capable of whipping up a nice meal. If you have anything, we could serve our guests.
I wouldn't want to cook right now because I wouldn't want the aroma to attract anything.
Well, that's fair. Is there anything you could make without a fire?
No. Kind of how cooking works.
You guys should all have rations.
I mean, we have
Yeah.
rations.
I mean, I was literally just born. I don't check our house.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah.
I got a day's ration. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
You should have had the regular.
Yes.
How tall are you?
the
Yeah.
regular
Foot.
size.
Star.
I don't think I
Yeah.
have any.
That ain't gonna be me.
Okay, so
The traveler's kit.
Traveler's kit. Oh, was I say? Oh, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
so Stitch had given them a day's ration, and so two dwarves will split it, and then they will split it once again, just to tide them over. So the four of them are.
Did Manitoba hear that, or did they say it after I
They
had?
said it after you.
Okay. All right.
As you enter back, or open yourself back to the spirit realm, you will see the pool of black smoke, and he will say, "Step in."
Very well. I will have my weapons out, of course, and step in.
So as you step in, it will sort of go over your entire body in a swirling smoke, but it covers you as if it were armor. Like it's not just like you can see your fingers individually covered with the smoke swirling around you and everything.
Huh.
And as that happens, they will see what appears to be you making a big circular shadow. So it looks like you're just shadow stepping on the outside. But in the spirit realm, you'll see that. And then as it covers you completely, once your eyes are uncovered, you are not there. Like you are not around
Okay.
Wahuru anymore. And then you will hear, "This is the end of my territory. I was able to locate your friend. He was at least let me roll insight."
All right. 27.
Okay. So you'll actually hear noises of like angry grunting, and then also like just deep wailing while he's speaking, and he'll say he wasn't the easiest to talk to, but he was understanding, and so he left my territory, and I did not do anything to him, but he has been disturbing the spirits
Elsewhere.
Yes.
Very well.
Like
Matakova's going to take out another potion,
Okay.
and we're going to.
And you said you had a 27
8.
insight?
Yes.
Okay.
11. Yay.
How much
19.
longer- How much longer do we have in the blood moon?
This is the first 10-day hasn't finished yet, has it? Or it's close to
Yeah,
the end. Of
yeah.
it. Yeah.
We're about halfway through.
It would be kind of hard to look at the moon and tell when you're underground, I think.
That's true. But okay, so with that, you do that. I imagine after leaving the spirit realm or coming.
I'm going to
back
go towards the noise.
Okay, and then with the 27, you will notice footprints varying in 2 sizes. And you'll notice scratch marks, but you'll also notice small indents into the wall. And then you will also see on the walls on fire you will see this. That one. That's what I see.
He was right.
So
Wait, what?
You were right.
with that,
That's why I think.
but yeah, you will happen upon what appears to be Vandra at first, wings out and almost dramatic. Well, not even almost. This is just dramatically like flapping and like just screaming and just tears like just coming down. And then out of nowhere, he will switch to Jade, who is like angrily talking. You need to be better than this. Get over it. And punching the wall, leaving another one of those indents. And then you'll see Vandra come back, scratching the wall. I'm not strong enough. That's what's going on as you appear.
And so Matatoba is going to say, none of us were.
As you say that, Vandra will turn around. And he's rolling a performance roll. So even though you already know, his performance was a 24. And so he turns into Vandra. Oh, Matatoba.
Yes.
I didn't know you were here.
I have only just arrived. And this, it meant pointing to the glyph on the wall, is a fitting tribute to Kaliff. I think he would have been pleased. However, less so pleased with your current course of actions. I understand your anger, but instead of taking it out on the cave, there are enemies to take it out on.
And then Vandra and sort of we'll roll insight.
28.
Okay. So you've been traveling with Vandra for a while, and sort of a fashion that you've never seen before. The facade breaks. just breaks down, and he just like falls to his knees and is like punching the ground. He's like, what if I can't? What if I'm not strong enough to stop them?
I understand, but the good thing is that you are not alone. You do not have to be strong enough. Wahuru can be strong enough.
He will stand up, or begin to stand up, and he places his 2 swords. He'll stab them into the ground. So let's see. Okay. Yeah. So he'll just stab them deep into the ground. And at that moment, you'll notice that it seems like the walls are charred in sort of a straight line where he is. And that the triad symbols that, sorry, I drew them right side up, but they're upside down. And then with the K in there, have the line going through them that seems like it was searing through the walls. As you notice that, and he starts to stand up, he goes, "This wasn't supposed to happen. We were all supposed to make it out of here."
Should have picked up that news.
Yes.
Basically what he's saying.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Just release all the emotional tension. And so as he says that, he'll say, I've tried so hard to be strong enough for me, strong enough for my family, strong enough for Wahuru. And I couldn't even save my friend. How weak am I?
I think you put too much emphasis on the word strength. And I think you failed to understand its full meaning. As I was recently informed by Brimstone, we have a task that we must accomplish, and we cannot allow our grief to sidetrack us. We were not strong as a group before because we often were at odds. I think going forward, we should try to work together and build strength as a group. But the actions that you are doing now are harming the spirits in the area. And I would ask that you would come back to Wahuru, that we may get stronger together in body, in mind, and in spirit. And I'm going to extend my hand.
As you do that, Vandra, sort of almost glitching as he's walking towards you, glitching in that he's rapidly changing from Jade to Vandra with each step. When he arrives to you, what? No, not that. but as he arrives to shake your hand, he's Vandra, and the green eye that's on him is now teal as he sheds a tear and shakes your hand. And he says, I didn't mean to hurt anyone. I just didn't know what to do.
Well, Manitoba's going to take out his dagger and remove his hand. And I'm going to try bloodletting without bloodletting. So we shall see.
You have anatomy?
I do.
Oh, okay, no,
Hold on.
Well,
Hold on.
major artery.
I do not have anatomy.
Okay.
So
You
I
switch,
can
just
I can
like-
help you. Vandra will just help you because he has bloodletting.
well, I roll a 10 anyway. So
Monotopa bleeds out.
yes.
Random.
No.
And I'm going to offer it to you.
With that, Vandra, he won't even take the sword. Like he purposely sheaths the sword, and will extend a claw and just dig into his hand.
And then I'm going to extend so we can,
Yeah.
and I'm going to say, by this blood, I oath that the next step we do will be to free you of your burden so that you can become a stronger member of Wahuru.
And Vandra will say, by this blood, I swear that the next life to be taken will not be taken in vain. So as he does that, they shake hands, and Vandra will go collect just his stuff that he had just laid about, and start placing them in his bag and cleaning up. And as he does that, Vandra will, okay, and then he will take, okay, so Vandra takes 12 points of damage as he forcibly takes off scales to place them inside the triad fires, and like is embedding them into the K. And you will notice that when he picks up the bag of fire rocks, they are like almost empty. And he goes, I'm sorry, I will try to keep it together.
I understand. I had several days where I too was lost. But now let us get back to Wahuru.
Yes.
We were just talking to the door.
As that happens, from what Vandra sees, there's a big shadow around you. Like it's your shadow, but it's just sort of,
Okay.
and it seems to get wider. What are you doing with that? Are you?
I'm going to step into it and, well, motion for him to step in with me.
Okay.
And I put an arm on his shoulder as we step in.
Okay. So as that happens, this time, while in the spirit realm, it seemed like you were just covered and it was a blink. This time, it seems as though it was like how you normally shadow step
Oh, okay.
from
All
your
right.
perspective.
Got it.
And you end up coming out. Everyone roll insight.
Insight.
Mhm.
Wait. 32.
37.
Uh-oh. You good?
Yeah.
That was off stream.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We're good.
Okay, so
Did you
32.
break my drawing thing?
Yeah.
Ah.
4.
All right.
It's not broken. He just dropped it.
Okay.
Okay, you guys will all see just like a shadow appear. Like, well, no, because you go to shadows, so the shadows are already there.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, I'm just using.
So in that case, you guys will just see Monotopa and Vandra standing there suddenly.
Hey,
Monotopa, greetings. I see you've brought Vandra with you. It's nice to see the both of you back in one piece.
how you doing?
Vandra looks normal. Yeah, he doesn't look like anything going on. And he just starts back. What's going on here as he's looking at the corpses?
Oh,
we killed a bunch of people, as usual. Then we saved some dwarves, motioning to the dwarves. And now we need to bring them back to Alkim because they have a thing for her.
Oh,
We
That's
just
a
have to
pretty
find our
neat
way through the
raffle.
tunnels here.
Are you all right, Vandra? You stormed off rather angrily.
no, I'm good.
Glad to hear it.
All right. So looks like a dead end. Why don't we just go this way?
Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay.
Um,
Just
So
waiting for my coach to come back.
Vandra is going to roll survival, and he got a 32.
Oh, I'm gonna not do that. I'm gonna just follow you guys.
Did you roll survival as well?
Yeah, I have a 23.
Okay. So between the two of us, with you having traveled and me arriving, here, we find our way back towards the tunnelway that had the break in the first place.
Okay,
But in this case, we come around. So we come from the other side.
got it.
By that point, you guys know it's almost a straight shot to get back to where we need to be. So in about 40 minutes total, we are back in the sort of cave tunnel way with where the room is and where our kitten is talking to some people and all that stuff.
I'm going to take the dwarves and escort them over to Akim.
Okay.
And in Cholu, these are some of the syndicate we were able to find. It sounds like they have urgent business with you, and I will leave you to it.
Akim will say, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. And then Akim will begin to talk to them. Do you know Dwarven?
You can speak it, and Madatopa will not understand it.
So she was talking to them in Dwarven. Vandra is going over to the room where Kaliff did pass, but obviously he's not there anymore.
Mhm.
People are just doing their thing. He's just sort of looking around.
Now, is the Deophyte letting people into that yet?
Yeah, I mean, we've been in and out, so the Deophyte is sort of done with most of the business there,
Gotcha.
so it's not too dangerous.
Okay.
So upon entrance,
Just don't go touching stuff.
yeah, upon entrance, Nayati will say, "Oh, Wahuru. Yes. I'm glad you guys could make it. Yes. Chaha Otis. No. So glad you guys can make it back. We're just finishing up around here. I wanted to talk to you, Nee Carbon.
Me carbon, yes.
Yes. You were asking me something earlier. I couldn't talk.
Oh, yes, of course. I understand. You are notably busy. What is the nature of this existence of mine? I've seemed to have been bargained in a deal with a few of the gods I am mayhaps less than knowledgeable about by first-hand account.
Wait, what?
Out of game, I'm just saying I don't know what I've been thrust into.
Nothing here. Sorry. All right.
Been thrust into.
So he was like, well, I'm not too sure either.
Were you not the one that embargained this deal?
I did. However, your friend over there actually was the one who made the wages of the deal.
I assume he's looking at Vandra.
Yes.
So.
So he twiddles his thumb.
No, I was asking out of game. I was trying to angle that more towards the patron kind of thing. Because okay.
Out of game, he wouldn't have known that.
Oh, did it not? Okay.
Yeah, he has no idea.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so
I thought
I'll
this was about a
talk
figment trial. Okay. All right. Then I'm gonna turn to Vandra and say, Vandra, you seem to have made a deal of sorts. Is there anything I should know we must work out?
Yes. Well, I've made many deals. I don't know what you're talking about.
What are you guys talking?
I'm speaking to him in Dwarvish because I heard him speaking earlier.
Okay. Yeah, we're talking Dwarvish.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I've made many deals. What do you mean?
You hadn't mentioned anything specifically during the. And then she's going to.
Deal about you. Oh my goodness.
Did you ever make a deal about me?
You just.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of, yes. I saw this as an opportunity to save a friend before we lost another, and to also be able to solve some problems. So I bargained your existence for the soul of one named Zebulon.
And then Nikorvin is going to close her eyes and she's going to think, yes. In Kaliff's thoughts, Zebulon is a very malicious figure.
While I would rather Kaliff be here, I would also much rather you be here than Zebulon.
Right.
Hey guys, Mika Butler says, can we commend Anthony on his mastery of the Irish accent?
Yeah.
Very different from Kyle's Australian accent, but just as difficult. This guy has talent.
Yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. It took a little bit of work. One job. I would like to apologize for the loss of your party. I know he meant a lot to you. And while she's saying this, she's going to be like, she removes her helmet and she's staring at you with her sort of glossed over eyes. And the way she's been talking this whole time, it's sort of flat. And so when she talks to you, it's like almost like a little bit less emotional, and it sounds almost disingenuous in a way. But like, anyway, she's saying like, I'm sorry that you have lost a member of your party and that I'm not Kaliff. But I want you to know that in my head, at times, I think in his thoughts. And he wants you to know that he believes that you're still very mighty, even in your time of loss, and that he wants you to push onward.
Vandra will nod and let out a.
Knowing my predecessor, that is what he would think of you.
Well,
Might I ask what you thought of him during his life?
he in his life was more than a shield. He was a bridge between his father and I. We did not always get along, but through my friendship with Kaliff, I was able to understand Madatopa more. And see the value in his teachings. I thought of him as a brother, and I still do. And with that, Vandra will walk away.
Well, And then, oh, I guess you're not looking at her.
No.
He came off the way.
Well, she's going to put her great helm back on, and the sort of face that's engraved in it, it's in stark contrast to her, sort of more feminine features. It's just a blank male face
Yeah.
on the front of the great helm.
Yep. So with that, well, go ahead.
I was gonna talk to my children.
Okay.
So I'm gonna pull them aside, and basically say that I'm sorry that I couldn't have helped more to save Kaliff, even though I was there and should have been able to do something. As I take a deep bow, and I said this in Shogo.
So
We are all full of regret, and there is much that we all could have done. It was unfortunate, the mistakes that my son made, that I tried to get us all out of the habit of making. But he erred, and we are all the worse off for it. Going forward, I hope that we can be wiser and be stronger as we seek vengeance, at least in my part, upon Zebulon for his soul.
As you guys say that, Akim will slowly begin to approach. Am I interrupting anything?
Not at all.
I just wanted to thank you guys again for your help and bringing these guys back to me. It does sadden me a bit that only they made it back, as they were in a group of 14. But from what I can gather, this was all that we could do, and I appreciate what you've done so far. If you would, there are still some fighting to push back the organized forces of the Kadajalin and goblins and vampires. If you would be interested.
I'm gonna pop up 3d8 real quick.
Actually, I was about to ask. We would, however, our resources are running low. Do you happen to have any potions that we might be able to purchase? Potions of vitality?
I don't have any potions. However, it has been a long day. You can rest. I believe it will take us a bit of time to completely thwart the enemy. So if you need to rest.
I am
Very well.
I'm also very curious. While you've set a foothold in the Underwild, have you set up any reinforcement areas? Perhaps a blacksmith or a couple shops I could speak with?
No. We hope to have some sort of standing or a better standing when the rest of the reinforcements arrive.
Of course.
But even still, this is a time of war. So I don't think they would, and I'm saying this to you, I don't think they would have time to create like shops or anything like that.
Yes, of course.
So,
just curious of ways to arm a soldier.
So Akim says this area is safe. I have plenty of people guarding and pushing back. This is sort of where we set up our one of our strong encampments.
Akim, Nikarwin does bring up a good point. Is it possible after the reinforcements arrive that we might be able to get to the tribe proper to restock as we have urgent business elsewhere?
Yes, I will see what I can do. But again, I would not like to say yes if I cannot do, if I'm not 100% certain that I can do what I've
Yes.
given my word on.
Understandable.
So I will have more information once the reinforcements arrive, but I believe it should be possible. And with that, she will say, you should rest though. Yes, you guys looking at you.
Yeah.
And then she will head off.
So as we're walking to wherever like the rest of the area is, I'm gonna say, so my vote is that we take on vampires. If that's like
Roll learning.
okay. 20.
So you know that she would definitely deploy you to where she wants you to be. Like you're not coming in
Ordering her.
Yeah.
Hey, Captain, send us.
Yeah.
My skill set is best suited. That's the factual statement.
Based on their experience, it's not. But yeah, go on.
Matopa, is going to just set up camp. Well, the tent,
Yeah.
and then just go to sleep.
No, didn't she see me drink it?
No, Akim?
Yeah.
Kanaya has told Akim about how the effects of drinking the vampire blood.
Out of game, Akim had been taken by the time that happened in that combat scene.
Yeah. No, because then, never mind.
Yeah.
You're right.
So obviously he's going to eat something and then just go to sleep.
Yeah, so I mean, you guys rest. Well, there's no need to cook. They still have food and everything like that. But you guys rest. You wake up pretty rested, and an agent of Kim's. You can tell by, well, actually roll insight because that would be the tell.
Okay.
26.
30.
35.
Don't be looking at me like that.
Oh yeah, let me roll insight. Nope, 28.
What? What are you looking at?
So with your rolls, you guys would see
Hold on, guys.
the feather that is generally a token like him once he sends someone or whatever. So you'll see the feather on the clothing, the armor of the what?
Do I still have the thing from the goblin?
What?
From when I had the goblin blood?
Yeah.
Okay. That's tough.
Oh no. I'm sorry, the out of game thing.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. You're fine now. Yeah, so they'll come up. Yes. Are you Wahuru?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Or sir. I don't know.
Yes.
Not going to. Yes,
So,
they.
With that.
Yeah, no, your voice sounded feminine.
That
That might even be
That was- yeah. So he will say, well, Tim said to inform you that we actually need some help over here. There's been a band of some Cholulans and some orcs uniting. Yeah,
Right.
so we're sending you to bolster our forces over there.
They've been united,
Yes.
and the Cholulans just aren't attacking the dwarves. Or the orcs, my fault.
Well, we did see a Cholulans eat a goblin, but it seems that for the most part they're working together. As he says that, he's walking you guys towards somewhere. I don't know if you're.
Oh yeah, Matopa's ready.
Yeah. So this happens. This will happen for about a 10-day.
Okay.
So as you guys are walking, so I'm gonna have you guys just do a couple of rolls, and then I'm gonna have you guys do a prowess roll.
So you're saying it's going to take us 10 days to get there, or we're going to be
You guys are
combat.
gonna be doing this cycle of someone getting you from like him and going to some.
Okay, so
places.
it's like every day we're going to
Mhm.
different. Okay, all right.
And then hopefully no one dies. So go ahead and give me some prowess rolls, and then just tell me.
Hold on, guys.
Tell me. Yeah, just tell me your prowess roll.
Okay.
How many? One?
Well, you're gonna give me one now.
12.
Okay.
32. My first prowess roll.
What was your base?
My roll?
Your
The base.
The base. Oh yeah, the base roll
12.
of the D12. A 12. Okay. I got a 12 and a 12 with a
30,
2,
35.
Oh,
35.
the
with
base.
The base.
Okay, then 11.
No, please base is
11.
55.
Okay. Okay. So you two roll me a D6.
Cool.
6.
Okay. So you guys are a little tired, but you killed 2. You killed 6 people that
Heck
day.
yeah, I
Mm.
did.
Now give me another roll, everyone.
Everyone?
Oh,
Oh, one.
Ooh.
Ugh.
So that day may have been an off day for. Oh, let me roll. Okay, yeah. So Vandra didn't do anything the first day or the second day. So that was just a bad day for Wahuru. We got no kills.
Mm.
Let's go ahead and roll again.
All right.
10.
So that's my.
10.
That's that.
9.
9.
Okay, another bad day for Wahuru.
Ugh.
Let's go ahead and. Oh,
12.
great.
4.
Okay.
This
Fine.
set of dice is problematic.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
I
Whatever.
don't know what is a 9. No, that might have been a 6 and not a 9.
Yeah,
Okay.
it should have a.
Opposite side. Okay, so that's 13. Okay. So the one with like a ridge in it, like the wings is a 6, and then the other one is
Yeah.
a 10. Okay, that's weird.
What'd you get?
It was a 6.
Okay, so that was a great day for Wahuru as everyone killed 5 enemies
All right.
that day. This will be our last roll. So
4.
okay.
Or,
Mm.
uh,
Yes.
11.
Okay. So the halflings are killing the game, and you guys got another 5 kills
Jeez.
16 kills, baby.
during
16
that.
kills.
12.
Trash.
You're correct.
Yeah.
Coming from the person whose stealth is like 20 below.
That's all right. My trouble got all his kills before that.
Yeah. Exactly.
You probably stole mine. Like you did.
So this has gone on for about a whole 10 day. And so after this particular day, halfling's feeling good with their 5 kills. Following back another one of Akim's soldiers, you guys will hear a noise. And that's where we'll stop for this
Alright.
session.
Uh-oh. What is this noise we hear?
Yes. So I got a couple of questions for you guys before we go ahead and end the stream. Question number 1. What was going on with the spirits?
Oh, I know.
Okay.
What's going on with the spirits? All right.
I'll give you answers.
No.
Okay.
Well, they were mad because Vandra was messing with the crap.
Okay.
that's right.
Oh, yes.
How you say to him? Answer.
So I think that the spirits were able to that Vandra had such strong feelings that it was imparted onto the spirits kind of. And so they felt that and then it affected them. And that's why they were like the spiders and scorpions and stuff.
Which both are arachnids. So.
Yeah, same thing. So yeah.
Okay.
Go on.
Yeah.
Anthony.
I was going to say that Vandra currently has stuff going on with Zebulon, and I'm going to say that Vandra leaving those runes around, they're supposed to be meaningful for, like, the Triad and Kaliff, but I feel like some of Zebulon's energy might be leaching off of those runes, and so they're sort of, like, in weakening the spirits, and the spirits right now are sort of trying to maybe launch an offensive against the leader of the Cholulans, the giant spirit skull still, and so I feel like that they're being bothered by the sort of energy that Vandra is leaving in these runes across the caves. And so they need that to be done so they can be, fully strengthened and united against the giant spirit skull.
Okay.
I think that the spirits are caretakers of this location. And whereas when Matatopa was in his rage, he was harming living things. Vandra is harming what they're taking care of.
So my
And so,
answer,
yeah.
they're
Well, I mean, but just giving a little bit more information into it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Should I just do like EPF for each question, or should I? Yeah, I'll do that. So Matatopa, I'll give you 2. Carvwen, I'll give you.
If it wasn't close enough, I'll just.
I'll give you 1
Yep.
because at least attempting and doing that's really good. And they've had some interesting stuff. Bloodstar, I'll give you. If I could give out half an EP, I would. Like I'd give you 1.5. But
Just give him like.
Give me 2.
Well,
I'll give you 2. I'll give you 2.
Save him a half, and if he answers a half again, he gets 1.
I'll give you 2. And
Wow.
then yours was pretty short and to the point, but also
Wow.
yeah, I'll give you 2.
Everybody gets.
Hey, that's how it works.
Second question. What was I can no, because no one never mind. What was going on with the dwarves that you rescued?
I think they had gone on a secret mission for Akim to secure some information or something like that. And they were cut off from the rest of the group.
Okay.
I think they were just exploring, and then they found something, so they're going to bring it back to Akim. I don't necessarily know if it was a mission or not, but they were just got themselves stuck in a bind and was expecting it.
Okay.
I think that they were trying to deal with something physical, and so I think they were trying to figure out why the orcs were dealing with the Cholulans and they weren't getting eaten, because the area that they were working in, they said specifically, there's a lot of traps in this place, and physical things like dwarves, which are or not dwarves, orcs. The orcs would be, physically they would be able to build those things, and they would be intelligent enough to do so, whereas the Cholulans are sort of more less brainy in that kind of sense. And so I feel like the area that they were trying to go through was sort of the orcs' territory, and they were trying to figure out what's going on, and they didn't tell us because they had to keep that information sort of top secret. If this gets out, it could be bad news for people.
Okay. Bloodstar?
I think they were sent by someone to give him a thing, and they just got captured.
Someone to give
To
him.
give him a
Sorry,
thing.
they were
Well-
captured by someone with an item to give to Akim, and they were captured by the.
He's
Okay.
not wrong.
Okay. There are some nuggets of truth in a lot of yours. Carvwen and Matatopa will get 2.
He's trying so hard not to say Kaliff.
I'll give you 1. I'll give you. It was so. It's not technically wrong. However, it was so missing of all the details.
I literally missed
I'll give you 1.
So it was wrong.
I'll give you 1.
I missed one detail.
That's like saying having a report on the ocean. You're like, well, the ocean is water.
and it's wet. So,
Like,
It is.
it's
Yeah.
not a bunch of creatures.
Yeah.
It's
Did you
like-
know it's blue?
Yeah.
And all of those are factually accurate.
So, okay. Last but not least, well, it's a 2-parter. The name of the scorpion and what it was doing, it's in terms of separating from what happened with a bunch of the scorpions, what it was doing the first time.
What?
So
He met the scorpion
Yeah, he met the scorpion
by
the first
itself
time.
the first time.
Okay,
That's the encounter I'm talking
good. I
about.
know.
wait,
I know its name.
I know.
Okay.
the name? I know the name. Yeah.
Okay, so tell me.
Olvad the Shadow Stinger.
Okay.
Yeah.
OLLVAD.
The
Okay.
Shadow Stinger.
PHE.
So that would be 1 for the name.
W.
What was happening in the first encounter?
I think it got mad because Vandra was doing things, and so it was gonna go and like take care of it. But then Matatopa was like, "Hey, yo, can you help me?" And then he was like, "Okay." And so he just told Vandra to leave, and then Vandra was okay with that.
Okay.
I
Okay.
still think that the Shadow Stinger was like worried about Vandra because like he has that bad sort of Zebulon energy about him. So he has to have spirits watching Vandra, even though he's not doing anything to the spirits, when like he needs his sort of spirit, he needs his spirits to go deal with the giant spirit skull.
Okay.
And so I feel like Vandra is sort of distracting like all of their main forces, and like he has to send some to make sure that Vandra, the Zebulon, that's within him or whatever, the evil inside isn't, releasing itself in any way that could be harmful.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Sure. I think that as part of its caretaking of the area, it sensed the disturbance, what was happening, physically to the land, and it was going to go and investigate, and then when Matatopa, called out, it took that as an opportunity to get more information on what it too is going to be facing.
I think that
Plus,
the
yes.
mini scorpions were like feelers, like they were just sent out to like assess the situation. Something was obviously wrong. They didn't know what. So you're like, go on, do this. And then we happened upon all that, and he was like, oh, that's convenient. I'm gonna just talk to them, and then I'll take their leader, because he was the one who was talking to them. And he's like, oh, you can do that, and then solve the situation for me.
Okay.
So you just said what Dave said,
You
but
guys-
like
Everybody.
reverse engineered the law.
Interesting.
I'll never get this copy.
I'll give you all one. Yeah.
All right.
I will say that it actually didn't have something to do with Vandra.
Oh.
I didn't specifically say that was one.
Yeah, but it is definitely did.
Something was wrong.
So, and then I guess we'll end this with. Should we roll? I feel
Well,
like I gave
70
you some
EP.
No.
I think we should get extra because of the fighting that we did. On the
I think we should get extra because
Yeah. We did survive the 10
you
day.
usually celebrate the birth of a newborn,
I
and
think
the
you
card
get
one
lucky
was
for
just
sure.
I
born
think you
yesterday.
guys did very
You
well.
guys missed out on all the jokes. You could have said, "What? Were you just born yesterday?" Like,
No.
Yeah,
no,
but this is a somber moment. Like this isn't. We're not about to be cracking jokes.
you never get to make that joke with an adult again.
So
Yes, you can.
anyway,
You can just say that.
I wasn't.
I think everyone did well in terms of
I
role
think
playing.
that
You should get
So I'm
one
gonna give.
VP per kill.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'll give you
Yeah,
guys
I'm
one for role playing, and then everyone roll me a d12.
I should get +2.
D12.
Mm-hmm.
I side back that. You should get some for the act.
I got a 5.
I literally got shouted out by
I got an 11.
Okay.
You're going to
Oh,
roll?
Yeah,
did you say
okay.
roll a
card play.
d12?
Yeah, d12.
8.
Oh, okay. So it's you and me. You
Okay.
and I are gonna roll another d12.
Just
Now.
the two of us.
It's gonna be.
Do I have to cover my roll?
Yeah. Don't tell me what your roll is.
Okay.
But since there's 3 left, you guys get to choose between his roll.
Wait, are we allowed to know what his role is?
Yeah, because you don't know my roll. You
What
can
is
choose
your roll?
between his roll and mine.
So
Okay,
can I
it's
mention my
5.
roll?
Okay, statistically speaking, his should be.
Yours is 5.
It's a 5.
Going with yours.
Yeah.
So me. Okay.
1.
No, it's the same thing.
It was in the card.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's right.
All right, Kim.
Okay.
And that concludes another installment of EverMore with EverLore. It's been real as your LM, Uriah. And be sure to check us out on social media. That's Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at EverLore Game. Check us out on ManChildLTD.com. We got some awesome things in store for you.
And next week, I will be rolling because I've officially hit the big 1,000.
There we go.
So Camp Fam, put the prayers out into the atmosphere that we get better than a 1
Yes,
and better than a 2 or 3.
Yes,
All right.
yes, for sure. Also, if you want to see that, be sure to check us out next week, Sunday at 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's twitch.tv/EverLore Game. Check us out on YouTube, ManChild LTD, and CamFam. It's been real. But there's something I gotta tell you. What is
I
it?
think it's like, remember,
Yeah, it's
no
something about
matter-
no matter who you are,
this game is for you.
we'll see you, CamFam.
See you, Camp Fam.
Peace.
Bye.
And that is it.
Ah, I need cards waiting.